Pero it's so ano lang, it's so hopeful. It's such a good movie. I hope more people get to enjoy Gameboys. Watch season 1 till 13.5. Watch Pearl Next Door and then watch Gameboys the movie. Kasi ang laki ng... Parang it filled my heart talaga. Parang napuno talaga yung puso ko ng movie na to ng love and hope. And also like the friendship of these characters. And my favorite moment is Adriana Sawyer, that little...
Yeah.
Ano mo? Hindi! No,
Ay, di ba yan?
Nakakasya, tapos ayaw niya.
Ayaw niya. Yeah.
In the entire movie, yun talaga yung... That was my favorite acting snippet. And then, message to Idea first. Ay, alam mo, message muna ako sa... sige, message to Idea first muna. Para thank you to everyone who said naman, thank you for doing what you're doing, and because what you're doing is great work and important work. More than just the craft, it's very important work that we're having this type of stories now. Parang feel ko talaga in the Philippines, like tipping point na natin to sa media na these stories are suddenly gaining more traction, and then like I tuwang-tuwa talaga ako na nandito ka kasi it's such a refreshing POV to hear. Parang it's so comforting. Parang maalala ko sa ano na to.
Na may mga willing pa pala talaga na...
Oo eh.
Of course, they diba, we can't really dismiss na parang syempre you have your religion. Pero may mga taong willing na iintindihin ko kasi I love these people.
And to go, and Gus, she took the time to go to this unpacking.
Oo.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun, that's how willing she is. So there are people out there, and it's a reflection of, like, things are changing because we have shows like Gameboys, and then a movie. Alam mo yun, parang people have more, kumbaga, it's easier for people to open their minds because there are more things to watch and learn from and feel from.
Oh, sis.
Wait lang. Grabe.
Bakit?
Grabe.
Nakatapos lang?
Kakatapos.
Oo, as in, I just finished. As in, umiyak.
Oh.
I just watched it. I watched the 6 p.m.
Ako kanina 3.
Hi, Harry!
Hi, Harry. Wow.
Hi.
Dami pumapasok. May iba, yung iba kaya, feeling ko masyado na tayo marami. Baka next weekend na lang yung others. Oh my God, guys, bakit? Alam mo, ka-chat ko si Ash kanina eh. Kinongratulate ko si Ash kasi nag-post siya sa IG, and then sabi niya parang biggest, parang basically blockbuster yung Gameboy sa KTX. Congrats. Tapos tinanong niya, napanood mo na? Mamaya ako manonood 6 p.m. Tapos may unpacking kami ng 9. Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, hindi na ako umiyak, Ash. Tapos sabi niya, di naman namin gusto umiyak kayo. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hintayin lang natin yung... ayan, may mga pumapasok. Oh my God.
Nakaiyak ba?
Oo.
Sampaling ka na dyan.
Hindi umiyak? Meron ba dito hindi umiyak?
Ayan, manhid naman.
Sa last part.
Kay Tito Kyle ako napaiyak.
Hey Ram. Hi guys. Mamaya mag-introduce tayo like where everyone is from. Start tayo ng 9:15. Guys, recording to kasi
sobrang interested ako to know like how big yung turnout nung movie. Kasi syempre, 'di ba, like unlike let's say YouTube na nakikita natin yung the number of views, for ito kasi like syempre only sila lang yung nakakaalam.
I'm so tempted to ask Ticket to King. Ikaw ba? Syempre.
Hindi. Siguro sila na lang yun. Sila na mag-share ng event.
Pero feeling ko talaga. Ang ganda niya. Wait, teka lang.
Hilang.
Napagod ako. Nag-pause ako like towards the 3/4 into the movie. Parang, okay, umiyak ako. Pagod pa ako umiyak. Hindi ba nangyari yan sa'yo? Napagod ako umiyak. Tapos nung nag-breakdown si Pearl, wala na.
Pearl.
Para
You
ano
wanna see
na, like,
Pearl.
and again, not to preempt yung conversation for later, pero like, remember yung last scene ng episode 13 where Pearl appeared, tas they all hugged, and parang yun yung final moments ng fountain, na parang kami, it's that, they're all friends, and they're so happy, they're hugging each other. Nainggit ako.
It's that hug that we all need.
I wanna be part of that group.
Start na. Baka pwede tayo mag-intros ngayon.
Siguro para ano.
Hi guys, thanks for joining this unpacking na ang hirap niya panoorin mag-isa. I'm Sid. Will, we have
Oh
Will.
yeah, I'm Will.
And then Gus is here.
Ayan, I'm Gus.
Yes.
Ang swerte lang kami ni Will kasi we watched together. So, meron
May kasama, may kadamay.
I guess that helped a lot. Like, nag-focus kami dun sa mga other things rather than sa nakakaiyak. Pero it's still very much grabe yung triggers nung movie na to, as in iba
Medyo,
talaga.
alam mo, for sure marami ako na-miss na Easter eggs kasi umiyak lang ako.
Hindi kasi kami ni Will, we watched it twice. Like, I watched it with my ticket, and then we watched it again with his ticket.
Yeah.
So,
next weekend manonood kami ng BL. Wait,
yung
Harry,
second time.
Mag-hi ka naman, Harry.
Oo nga, Harry.
Gusto ko na marinig boses mo.
La.
Harry, wala dito si Carl, sayang.
Wala.
I know.
Wala si Carl.
Next weekend,
Si Jerome wala pa?
Si Jerome is...
enjoy yun.
Enjoy ba si Jerome? Pero kasi galing siya sa vaccination ng company nila. So, let's hope makahabol siya.
Wait, may mga ibang nagdi-DM if they can join. Saan ka, Harry?
From Tago.
Saan?
Mm-hmm.
Dapat dito. Tago.
Wow, Davao?
Davao? Oh, wow!
Davao del Norte.
Oh, malapit ka na sa bukid nun. Punta ka na doon. Ayaw mo ba?
Malayo pa, malayo.
Malayo pa ba?
Mas malapit ka doon kaysa sa...
Compared sa amin.
Okay, we have Harry here. Marcos is a listener.
Ay, Marcos.
Hi, Marcos. Hi, John, Kevin, Ro. Nakikita ka sa chat. Saan kita nakikita?
Oo. Sa inyo din, sa mga reaction niyo.
Oo nga.
Gusto mo ng pruweba?
Pruweba talaga.
Oo, may screenshot ko siya. Nasaan yun? Wait.
I-kick out yung mga hindi nanonood ng BL Bros.
Hindi ko makita yung screenshot. Ito.
Joke lang.
I remember that.
Anong nickname mo, Kevin?
JK na lang. JK.
Taga saan ka?
Batangas.
Oh, wow. Hi, Ram. Ikaw,
Hi.
Ram. Hello.
Hello. Dinig niyo ako?
Oo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm from Pampanga.
Oh, wow.
We're all over the
Hey,
place.
Kapampangan.
Yeah.
Where are you from? In Pampanga. Like,
In Babalakad.
Nabalaka to. From
Yeah,
San Fernando.
Okay.
Taga San Fernando ka, Will?
Yeah, my parents are from San Fernando and my dad,
Yeah.
my mom from San Fernando, my dad from Sasmuan.
Okay. Sa San Fernando ako nag-work pero nag-stay ako sa Mabalakad.
Okay. Hi,
Hindi ko
Nina.
makita si Ram.
Nina, magsasalita ka ba? Or are you also a listener? Etong si Joy of Dubai, nasan ka na?
Andyan na si Joy. Di ba kanina siya kay una? Si Joy, mga siguro 2 a.m. Parang lahat ng chat group, parang guys, kailangan ko ng banlaw session. Sabi ko, matutulog ako eh. Matutulog ako eh. Hindi pwedeng 15 minutes lang pag-usapan eh. So kailangan ko matulog. Ayan.
Hello, ayan.
Naghanap pa ng background.
Where are you from?
Bulacan.
Bulacan. Okay. Did you move there because of the pandemic? There talaga.
Here talaga.
Okay. Kailan mo siya pinanood?
Ilang beses na.
Malunod din ako ulit.
Then on Friday, then yesterday, then kanina.
Yeah. Same.
Iyak pa ako ulit. Bitin pa yun.
Ano mo yan?
Nina!
Wait, Will, kanina mo na-confirm ulit yung 8 episodes ng season
Si
Did they post
Elijah on the press con. He
Okay.
said that they shot 8 episodes in 8 days plus the movie. So,
Oh, wow.
hirap.
Talagang yung season 2, parang expansion lang talaga siya ng movie, no?
Actually,
I think
season 2, if you would, and napag-usapan na rin namin ni Will, we have a feeling that season 2, part of the movie is in season 2.
Mm.
Kasi there are a lot of scenes na hindi natin nakita sa movie that they showed in the trailer for season 2 and the teasers for the movie. So we're thinking that some parts of the movie will be part of season 2, transitioning to
Feeling ko kasi, wait, mag-intros muna tayo, pero may mga...
sige.
Yeah, go.
Joy,
Joy.
I love this plancha vibe.
Oo, yan ang namin ni Joy.
Si
Yan
Joy,
ang workout.
sa Dubai, so I think it's around 4 p.m. pa dyan.
4:30 daw,
4:30.
5
I think na.
Okay, Nina, kahit magsalita ka, okay lang ba? Or...
You're from where, Nina?
Yes, may mga nag-chat. Okay. Copy ko Panda, do you wanna say hi? Wala din.
Hello po.
Listener lang ata.
Ayan, hi, Copy ko Panda. I see you din sa chat.
Hello po.
Hi,
Hello.
nagkasan ka?
Quezon City po.
Malapit.
Quezon City.
Okay. Ito namang verse sa Kyril ay, okay, yes, verse nga si
Naiinis ako dun sa mga nagpo-post na parang like parang mga clues na versatile. Parang, shut up!
Si Jivan, dun sa review niya, binanggit niya yun eh.
Okay, GB Boy, a Gameboys boy. Hi.
Hi, good evening po, Kuya Will, Kuya Gus, and Kuya Sid.
Hey.
I'm
Hello.
from Albay po.
Wow!
Wow! Hello.
Yeah.
In boys around the Philippines.
Hello from Albay.
Around the world. Oo.
Ay, Harry, Albay ka din ba?
Davao.
Wow!
O nga
Lagi mo
pala.
lang ako.
Sorry. Hi, Ron. Nawala. Sinong nawala? Hi, Ron. Where are you from?
Hi, from Cavite. Hi everyone.
Oh, kamusta dyan?
Oo nga.
Nakita mo ba?
Ha?
Nakita mo si Kokoy?
Oo.
Oh, actually kapitbahay ko lang sila.
Totoo ba yan?
Hindi, hindi totoo yun. Charot lang. Charot lang yan. Charot.
Hoy, huwag mo sabihin yun. Huwag mo sabihin yung charot. Baka may makarinig.
Grabe yun. Well,
Gigil.
Wala na, nilako na siya sa cabinet si Tita.
Dito pala si Achilles. Andito pala si Achilles, charot.
Charot. Kung narinig ni Tita Susan si Achilles, ano na nangyari?
Ay, wala na. Feeling ko, tatabunan na rin ng holy water si Achilles. Wala nang usap-usap. Hi. Where are you from?
Ay, hello po. Good evening po sa lahat. I am from Ozamis po, Mindanao.
Wow!
Yeah!
Bisaya ka, Bisaya?
Yes, Bisaya po ako. Super.
Saya naman.
Mayong gabi. Mayong gabi sa tanan.
Maayong gabi sa tanan.
Mag puntan, mag-abang ka na rin sa bukid nun.
Ay, ganon.
Layo naman yun sila.
Piling ko, hindi
Sabihin naman po
matutuloy
pagpunta kayo doon.
si Cairo sa Bukidnon.
And si Jude ba mag-come on ka? Ano natin? Umpisa tayo sa ending, I guess.
Simulan sa huli.
Saan?
Anong feelings nyo sa ending? Sobra akong mess. As in, mukha akong zombie. Kinunan ko yung sarili ko kanina. Parang, oh my God, mukha akong zombie. Ang pula ng mata ko.
Ang pula ng mukha mo ngayon.
Oo.
Iyak ako ng iyak. Kanina pa ako umiyak.
Ako din, after the movie, literal hagulgol dun sa ending.
Doon ako umiyak sa yung kumanta ng
Oh my God, yun. Yung kanta. Yung
doon ako nag-start.
Sa ngayon ako sa ngayon kami medyo sobrang naging emotional na.
Oh, yung live stream nila. Yung live stream.
Yung live stream nila. As in parang, Sobra.
Ako naman yung kay Perlita, like her embrace goodbye. Cause
ayaw pa niya eh. Ayaw pa niya.
Oo. Parang naiiwan siya eh because they're going their separate ways and she's being left behind. So I feel that talaga.
Actually, ang kulit namin ni Will kasi parang syempre obviously like the story is something that we focus on. Pero yung mga yung location kasi namin, asan sila? Like parang ito ba yung bahay ni Kokoy? So ito yung bahay ni Kokoy. Wait lang, hindi, baka nagbabakasyon sila. Bakasyonan ba to nila ko? As in yung mga tanong namin na parang minsan wala nang
that's a story.
Dinidistract na lang namin yung sarili namin. Saan to? Eh di ba magkapit bahay sila ni Pearl? Bakit siya meron dalang bagahe?
Where is that kaya? Di ko alam.
It's in Tagaytay, diba? It's in Tagaytay.
No, but I meant like, what is it? Is it like, that's...
No, it's supposed to be Kokoy's. It's supposed to be Gav's house.
It's supposed to be Gav's house.
Parang it's bahay ng lola niya, di ba? I guess it's a family house.
Inaano na lang namin na parang, okay, this is a movie. Wag natin masyado yung technicalities.
Yung logistics na lang. Hindi na kaya ng movie shoot yung
although kino-call out namin, ang daming kwarto.
Oo, bakit dalawa lang yung kwarto? Pero ang dami.
Parang ang sarap, isa na Airbnb yun, di ba?
Actually yun nga, parang isapin namin ni Will, parang if everything's okay, let's all go there and let's have a Gameboys. I think malaki naman siya. I think it's a big place.
Looks like a 5-bedroom.
Kahit nga, or kahit yung kay Rachel, yung sa PNB. Gusto ko din.
Ren, ang ganda rin doon. Saan na yata? Sa Batangas din yata. Yun.
Oo, ayan. Sino yung taga Batangas ulit, Ron? Ikaw ba yun?
Pakibis.
Ano?
Cavite lang po.
Cavite.
Yung taga Batangas dito. Ang galing nung script. Ang galing ni Ash.
Sobra.
Ang feeling ko kasi, like season 2, will have parts of the movie para lang for those who were not able to watch the movie. Parang they're caught up in the
para siyang yung MCU TV series na hindi ganun kalaking impact yung hindi mo napanood yung mga shows. Pero it would be good to have that kind of background.
O sana nga yung parang half lang nung season 2. Tapos yung kapag na yung gagawin nila sa kasi parang ang gandang explore yung sa New York eh.
Actually, like can I just say yung comfort na binigay sa akin ni Tita Myra. Like yung oh my god, finally somebody loves Gav in a family sense. Kasi so obviously we know that Pearl and Cairo loves Gav. Pero yung feeling na there's somebody on Gav's side na nasa pamilya niya, ang sarap lang ng feeling. Parang nahil lahat nung inis ko kay Tita Susan.
Doon pa lang sa messages niya sa text, doon sa messages niya kay Gav. Doon pa lang yung mga love you, parang
yung parang oh my god, love na talaga si Gav. Na parang that gave me comfort na parang hindi naman talaga sobrang kawawang-kawawa si Gav sa buhay niya.
Kaya nga parang mas maganda nga pumunta siya sa New York kaysa maiwan siya mag-isa sa Cavite. Mas may kasama siya sa New York City.
Ang weird, parang pinifilter ko pa rin yung sasabihin ko kasi parang, ay wait, pwede na pala.
Pwede na spoiler na.
Oh my God.
Kaya nga sumama ako dito kasi ang hirap na, dati kasi satisfied na akong panoorin kayo. Pero ngayon kasi yung mga reviews talaga, pigil na pigil yung mga...
Kami rin like we don't want to be that, diba? We don't want to be that reviewer or reactor na biglang magmamaganda at
pero may nag-live review na reaction na si Jivan.
Ang hirap niya panoorin mag-isa, honestly. Ang hirap niya panoorin.
Diba?
Na-imagine ko siya sa movie house, tapos standing ovation na tayo.
No, and this is something that siguro I describe for mga fans like nila sino yun? Nila Katniel, diba? If you watch a movie na nandun sila Katniel, every time na lalabas sila, nagsisigawan yung mga tao. Kahit sa movie lang yun. I feel na if we're all watching this, every time lalabas si Kyle,
yung
si
moment na nag-holding hands, parang oh my God.
Feeling ko nagsisigawan yung mga tao the whole time.
Yeah.
Saya lang siguro.
Favorite ko ding part yung umappear si Pearl, tapos nagmaganda siya.
Yeah, ganun.
Walang
Remove the mask.
Walang sa kabilang side ng kotse.
Kala ko nandun si Achilles and
Akala nga namin na andun si Achilles. Akala namin nandun sa car.
Ayan na si Jerome.
Hey, Jerome.
Hi, Jerome.
Ayan, connecting pa lang siya. Hi, Jerome.
Hi,
Jerome. Question.
Ay, ang pa-sweet ng Jerome ni Harry.
Hi.
Parang hindi naman ganun yung boses ni Harry kanina. Parang,
Hi, Jerome. Hey, po.
yes.
Ayan.
Fully,
bakunad.
First bakunad. Bakunad. Nabukanahan.
How's your arm?
Congrats,
Medyo masakit. Thank you. Medyo masakit pa yung arm ko.
Sana all pabakunahan.
Oo nga.
Ay, anong klaseng bakuna ba yan?
Ano nakuha mo, Jerome?
Astra.
Ayan, the gayest of all the second gayest lang yung Moderna eh.
Feeling ko mas bakla yung Moderna.
Mas bakla ba yung Moderna?
Oo.
Parang may parang may Moderna with wings. Yung parang
Modest.
Modest yun.
pero parang gano'n din.
ako hindi ko maangat ngayon yung left hand ko. Tapos nagigising ako pag na ano siya.
Masakit talaga yung jab.
So hopefully okay naman ako tomorrow.
Feeling nyo season 3, season 2 will be parang LDR nila.
Hindi, di ba season 2 kasi, like, I think it will start at least with yung nangyari between Terrence and Wesley.
They will definitely have.
They were angry with each other, di ba? Parang may tension sila.
And with Achilles.
Oo. So, I think magsa-start siya doon, like literally right after 13.5.
Yeah, pero what will season 2 be about generally? It's LDR.
LDR pa rin. I guess LDR pa rin siya. Between Kyra and Gav.
Pero tingin nyo like estimated, like anong episode nangyari sa series yung movie? Kasi parang ang weird naman kung finale yung movie.
I think
first few
episode.
Feeling ko in season 2, first 2 episodes will be the movie.
Kasi remember, like
paano yan actually kahit in one episode makukwento mo yung buong movie.
Saka yung last Easter egg na nalaman ko, kailangan nasa nasa season 2 yan.
Okay, sige. Bilangan ng Easter eggs, these are just like little things na
parang sige,
ayan na ang Easter egg.
Ito na. Gus, correct us na lang if I'm wrong. If we're wrong.
Sige.
Yung suot na jacket ni Gab sa ending. Yun yung suot ni Cairo.
Although we did check, magkaiba silang jacket. They have the same color, pero ang sabi ni Sir Elmer, supposedly binigay ni Cairo yun kay Gav. So parang it matched.
Yung yellow beanie ni Cairo.
So that's 2.
That's 2. And then yung push up, yung sex.
3.
And then Easter eggs sila Fonzie, will that count?
Yung cameo. Hindi.
Yung I don't apologize for who I am. Post ni Kai.
Yung post ni Kai.
That's our Easter egg.
Oo. Yun yung billion sa kanya ni
kasi dahil dun sa bracelet.
Oo. Tapos yung dahil galit siya
yung Kairo's plasma disc.
Yung plasma disc ni Cairo, that's 4.
Cameo.
5.
Gusto ko yung PD touch, yung may bust sculpture doon na Greek and then may headphones. Gusto ko lang.
Ayun sa side niya.
Sana ba yung unan?
Hindi. Kasi parang medyo too obvious si Unan eh. Kasi parang
merch na siya eh.
For promotion purposes na yun.
Ano pa ba? There's yung shirt. Although nakita na naman natin yung shirt ni Gav while confrontation with... Hindi, yung confrontation with Tita Susan. Yung Be With Me na shirt. Diba yun yung suot ni Wesley?
Wesley, Be with me shirt.
Di ba remember yung natapunan ni
Nagubad silang pareho.
Nagubad silang pareho.
Nakita nyo yun.
Iba suot din niya ni Gav.
Yun yung suot ni Gav. So yun yung suot ni Gav. Tapos, so yung sixth one, hindi ko, as in talaga nagkakagulo kami ni Will, nakita namin. Remember sa first scene, nung nag-aayos sila ng mga labahin?
Yung boxers.
Tapos yung inaamoy niya yung boxers. Yun yung boxers na suot ni Cairo nung nakalimutan niyang patayin yung camera. Sa episode.
Yung dinosaur.
Yung dinosaur's boxers.
Okay. Oh my God, yung dinosaur boxers na. Ay, hindi. Ibang boxers yun. Yung peel na box. Ang dami kasi yung boxers ni Cairo. Ano ba to?
Pero yung eksaktong boxers na suot niya yung hindi niya napatay yung camera is the one that yung inaamoy ni...
Nung nagsasayaw-sayaw siya.
Yung nagsasayaw siya.
Ano yung seventh?
Kasi pagagalitan naman Sir Elmer. Pero may iyak kayo pag nakita niyo, pag nalaman niyo yung ano.
Hindi, go na.
Tayo lang naman dito.
Walang lalabas
Oo.
Ay wait, kasi lang recorded to, so malalaman nila.
Sir Elmer.
I-edit na lang, i-edit.
I-edit ni Sir.
Ano yung seventh na yun? Is it, okay, clue na lang. Clue.
Ito na lang clue.
Showbiz.
Mapapagalitan ako. Pero ito yung sobrang, kasi nasagot niya yung question ko eh. Sabi ko, when we were watching, why did Cairo and Gav put their necklaces dun sa time capsule?
Oo.
Parang, kasi diba, parang yun yung tanging material thing that would remind them of their relationship. Not that they would forget. Pero parang yun yung parang something that they could, parang keepsake. So parang, bakit tinanggal nila yon? So what's next?
That's a good one.
Maka-amnesia, gano'n.
Pero yung scenes na nasa sila, yung nasa kama, nandun pa rin yung kwintas.
Actually,
ayun nga, medyo so
parang continuity error yun.
Continuity error na lang siguro yun.
Kasi na-bury na nila yung necklaces before the bed scene.
Or pwede rin siyang tawag doon, flashback.
Bumali ulit sila.
Hindi na nila suot yun nung magdadrive away na sila. Yeah.
So ang clue, bakit nila
But nila parang why would they remove something that's a very significant material that signifies their relationship? So parang we're thinking na baka yun yung i-establish nila sa first episode ng season 2. Kaya ayaw sabihin ni Sir Elmer.
Alam mo, magandang opening yon for season 2. Parang a promise to each other.
Parang a promise. Kasi
promise ring.
Sila before they...
Promise ring.
So that, parang kasi if you tell that, parang it kind of removes yung stakes. Na parang, oh no, what's gonna happen? Pero ito, kasi di ba parang yan parang naghiwalay sila eh. Pero knowing that, a bit of comfort na parang, no, meron silang promise na magkikita sila ulit.
Sabi mo, hindi ka lilingon!
Sa kaya yung lumingon. Sa yung lumingon.
So typical Gav.
May isa pang Easter egg.
Ano pa?
Umaasa din.
Nakita niyo yung yung sa plane ticket nila sabay.
Yung
QR code. Actually, may lista kayo ng mga nakita.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yung QR code ni Kai, pag in-scan mo siya, pupunta siya sa Netflix ng Gameboys.
Oh, that's so cool!
Then yung pangalawa kay Gav, pupunta siya sa
YouTube.
Website yun, behance.net. Tapos, connected siya sa Morala Creative. Tapos, ang Morala Creative.
Anong ginawa nila?
Yun?
Sila yung
nag-post siya nung movie trailer. But,
that's so
si Sir
smart.
Ryan kasi yung isa sa mga graphic artist, motion graphic artist. Ng Gameboys.
So John, you paused the movie and scanned the QR codes.
Super.
Oh my God.
Grabe siya.
Actually, nag-comment ako sa...
Baka makalibre daw ng ticket.
Pinawanan ako nung ni Sir Ryan. Kasi nag-comment ako bigla. Pinawanan niya lang ako.
Pero kasi diba, the whole fact na that they thought of these small details na parang na parang something pa rin interesting to find within the
Nakakainis nga kasi diba pag live stream sila or they're on time.
Tinitignan ko yung mga
Ako din.
Who are the names? Are they fans? Mga fans yun.
Most likely they're part of the production.
Baka
Usually
part
naman
ng
they're part of the
Pero
production.
did they sprinkle fans there? Sana nag-sprinkle sila ng fans doon.
Sana. Pero usually dapat medyo significant.
Majority pangalan nila.
Oo nga, parang wala. Parang it would be...
May isa pa.
Ano?
Ay, may isa pa. Oh my God.
Vic. Si Kuya Vic pala.
Sino nga yun?
Sino si Kuya Vic?
Yung tito ni Kai?
Hindi sa tito ni Kai. Ano siya, yun yung hindi nagbabayad.
Border.
Si Victorio Santos. Kung sino man siya.
Sino siya?
Nandun siya sa listahan. Nasa listahan siya sa pinakadulo.
Listahan ng actors?
Nung tinitingnan ni Gav, nung expenses versus...
Hindi. Kasi siya ngayon hindi pa nagbabayad. Kasi
yun.
to pay the
Sino siya?
Siya yung border.
Oo nga, pero...
Yung gustong palayasin ni Tita
Pero bakit hindi nagbabayad?
Pero sino siya?
Panahon pa ni Lola Cora.
Nagbabayad naman siya eventually. Pero sabi ko nga, di ba parang, actually yun yung isa ng trigger sa akin na sobrang cruel ni Tita Susan na parang have a little bit of compassion. Late lang naman siya magbayad. And di ba, we're in the pandemic na parang sana man lang you thought na parang okay, let's give this person a bit of a chance. And yung sinabi ni Gav na kasi gusto niyang siya yung mag-manage ng mga apartments, parang lalo akong nainis.
Ako din.
Pero they really set her up as a villain, no? As in, no redeeming thing about Tita Susan.
Hindi kailangan?
Hindi. Ito yung napag-usapan namin ni Will. Sabi namin, yes, she's totally a villain, but in her head, she's not.
Ganun ang lahat ng villains
in her...
No villain naman siya.
Pero yung nakakainis Yung...
Parang in her... makikita mo pa rin that she cares so much about Gav in a twisted sense. Yung pag-iyak niya, nung sinasabi niya, nagbabahay-bahayan lang kayo, hindi... Parang ano yung patutok... Yung parang yung frustration niya because she thinks that was right. Yeah. So I think in a way, she does care about Gav.
He does naman.
It's just twisted with bigotry
also,
and
for me, it's not about her not caring. Pero kasi yun nga, for me, it was kind of weird how they set up Tita Susan. Kasi diba, you've got your villains. You have Terrence. Terrence had a redeeming arc. Wesley for a bit. Wesley has a redeeming arc. Pearl, in one episode, we changed. We hated her on...
parang isang ano lang.
Diba? At the end of episode 3, by episode 4, we loved her so much. So parang buo lagi yung character na hindi lang siya kaaway. Pero the way they set up Tita Susan...
Kasi the difference is the series is already done. So kompleto na yung arc. Most likely kasi ako I'm not sure if
how Tita Susan will develop it during the actual season.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if ako lang yung because you know what? I mean, as much as I hate Tita Susan, I also understand her kasi going back to what Gus mentioned, we know people like that and you know sometimes they just need to be educated, they just need enlightenment, 'di ba? Parang ganun. So I'm not sure if ako lang yung hindi masyadong nainis kay Tita Susan with everything that she did.
For me
nakaka-trigger.
Sobrang nakaka-trigger. Pero parang as much as she is very relatable in that sense kasi it's a person all of us have met in our lives or have relatives that are like that. Kahit na ang endearing ng mukha niya, sobrang trigger. Kumbaga, they try to soften it as much as they could by her casting, pero sobrang trigger.
Nung in-interview si Miss Angie, napaka-amiable niya.
Nag-guilty kami ni Will. Parang sabi ni Will, parang, wait, naging guilty ako. Kasi ang sweet-sweet niya, sobrang sweet-sweet niya talaga. Pero yun nga parang it just is a testament on how great of an actress she is. Kasi yung nuances na parang yung pag may narinig siya kay Cairo, ano yun? Yung parang alam mong nag-aano siya, nang-trigger siya ng tao.
Gusto ko sa kanya, hindi siya kumbaga it's not caricature.
Hindi caricature.
It's so real.
Although wala siyang redeeming, ako din I agree. Yes, let's go.
Pero kasi parang hindi naman kailangan kasi parang accessory lang siya para dun sa plot.
Plot
hindi naman talaga siya
Not all villains need a redemption arc.
Hindi, parang for me kasi
hirap nun. Kung madaling magka-redemption yung mga ganong tao, di sana dali ng buhay.
Guys, nung una yung nakita si Terrence, you think may redeeming siya. First time yung siya nakita, 'di ba? Pero
Jerome.
But it developed, 'di ba? As the episode, as you get other episodes, 'di ba, na lumalabas si Terrence. I think Tita Susan will also be like that if ever lalabas man siya in season 2, 'di ba? Kasi it's the best opportunity.
Nasa New York na si Gab.
Just let Tita Susan be like that. Tapos walang character arc. Though medyo accessory lang siya in the movie right now, but she isn't a significant accessory.
Although,
diba?
I feeling ko kasi if they are to develop a Tita Susan story redemption arc, that's a strong message din.
Parang old dogs can
wag lang sana
learn.
Kasi nga, yun nga, marami tayong kilalang ganun and alam naman natin, mahirap talaga magbago kapag alam nilang tama sila eh. So, yun nga, hindi ko ma-imagine kasi ngayon, yung ang difference nila, si Terrence, alam niya mali siya eh. Si Tita Susan parang
although feeling ko magiging mahirap lang yun kasi wala yung universe, yung location ni Tita Susan is within Cavite. Pero
Laguna.
or Laguna or wherever she is. Pero kasi yung setting ngayon will be back online unless mag-zoom mag-zoom din si
we also don't know if they will be online. There might something that diba?
I think they will be online at some point just to have the same flavor of Gameboys.
From first season.
Pero after the movie, it's impossible for them to stay just on.
Hindi naman. I don't think they will stay the whole time. Pero it just shows...
alam kung kung ipapakita nila yung New York or kung magta-time jump sila.
Pero maganda New York kasi doon pwede sila magpakasal.
Ay, babalik na naman tayo. Jude, pasok. Explain.
Oo. Wala siyang effect dito unless they stay there and become American citizens.
Di pa talaga.
Pero kasi, di ba, parang nag-migrate, technically, nag-migrate si Gab sa US.
I actually have a question there kasi it looks like hindi naman siya pinetition eh.
Hindi nga siya
visitor lang.
Ang sa kanya lumipad, pupunta New York.
Ano lang yun?
Hindi
just to visit.
Pandemic.
Visit lang siya.
Oo, feeling ko tourist na papasok si Gab. The question is, how does he stay? Kasi hindi naman siya, wala namang ganong visa ang US na makakapagtagal ka kasi yung tita mo nandun.
I think she's taking care, like a caregiver type of
so
thing.
most likely Gab will be may mga visa runs.
Unless green card holder na siya, alam mo yun.
Na hindi lang natin. Ang sinabi lang nila may visa eh. Sinabi lang nila yung visa. Pero kasi it's a hard question to ask. When will and sorry, pero when will Tita Myra eventually succumb to cancer? Kasi parang yun lang yung pinaka-main reason for Gab to go back.
So Gus, gusto mong mamatay sa
Hindi yun nga eh. Yun nga eh.
Tapos
pero yung Gameboys, kailangan prepared na tayo dun, di ba?
Parang
kasi
love...
Kasi may mamamatay na naman.
Love ko na si Tita Myra.
Parang siyang Gab. Yung personality niya parang Gab.
Oo.
Gus
maling Susan yung gusto mong patayin.
Susan African sa Tita Susan.
Maling Susan yung gusto mong patayin.
Asa na si Tita Lenny? Ano na yun?
Sa Baguio pa rin.
Hindi, busy kasi si Tita Lenny nag-aano ng COVID-19 response. Kaya, mag-register po tayo to vote. Elections 2020.
May question, alam mo, to be honest, hindi ko naiintindihan kung ano yung live nila, yung fundraiser nila Pearl.
Yun sa PND. Yung dinidiscuss sa PND.
I think may fans na kasi si Cairo, I think, tsaka si Gab in their streaming something.
Yeah.
Hindi, kasi I get what Sid is saying. Sabi kasi ni Pearl, may sponsor na sila ang kailangan na lang nila is yung pipiliin na
the student.
Pagdodonatan. So basically, they don't have to raise anything. I don't think I don't think they were raising anything na.
Parang it was just, I don't know what the live was for. Basically.
For us. It's for us.
Kumanta sila ng ngayon.
Para kumanta sila ng ngayon.
No, pero Pearl said open your purses eh.
Oo
so,
nga,
nagpapadonate siya. Oo.
Yung parang ano rin sa YouTube, yung mga nagsisend ng mga gifts. Siguro parang ganun.
Drop your diamonds. Saka Kumu pa rin sila.
May bago kasi merch.
yung pillows.
Yung t-shirt daw.
Yung Ayuda shirt.
Basta ba yung t-shirt? I want the Ayuda shirt.
Ayuda shirt.
Wait, mag-hi naman tayo sa mga bago. Hi. Hello.
No,
Bunso clothing daw yun.
Taga-saan ka na po? Taga-saan?
Ay, oo.
Ay, nakamute ka.
Mute ka po. Mute.
Ayan.
Hi.
Hello.
Taga-saan po kayo?
I'm from Ozamis. Kanina po ako. Ngayon lang ako nag-on ng
ngayon lang siya
camera.
nag-hi na siya kanina pala sa.
Taga-saan po kayo, Miss Samis?
Ozamis po, Mindanao.
Osami.
Yeah po, Ozamis. Yeah.
Bisaya ka, te?
Yes,
Ako, taga Mindanao.
Hello.
Ako din, taga Mindanao.
Di ba
Bisaya.
Enjoy?
Taga yan de Oro.
Ay, wow! Ang saya sa city ko. Masarap yung steak.
Malapit lang na sa Bukidnon.
Oo nga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sakay lang.
Si Joy pala yung makipagkita sa Relawag.
Somnambulist vampire?
Somnambulist vampire. Hi.
Where are you from? Nakamute ka? Or
wala kang microphone?
Or wala kang mic?
Ayan, Malaysia daw siya. Wow, Malaysia.
Wow.
Wow.
Malaysia, truly Asia.
Pero one of the things na pinag-usapan namin din ni Will dun sa movie is I love that they didn't go with the miscommunication trope. Yung parang every time that there's a problem, nag-uusap sila. Every time na merong magagalit, nag-uusap sila. So parang before siya maging parang, oh no, may ilang minuto tayong mag-suspend na parang hindi na naman sila nagkakaintindihan. Hindi, pinag-uusapan nila lahat ng characters, whether it's Kyril, whether it's Terrence and Wesley, whether it's Achilles and Terrence, nag-usap talaga silang lahat.
You learned from episodes
12.
10, 12.
Learned from
Communication
12.
kasi yung last
year. Mag-usap kayong lahat. Mag-usap kayong lahat.
No, what I also like about the conflict is that the conflict is not between Cairo and Gab. The conflict is
everything
around them.
Yeah,
oo. Which is refreshing kasi and hindi siya masyadong mabigat. Let's say yung conflict with Tita Susan, 'di ba? Like looking at
mabigat 'yun.
Hindi, no, kasi yung kay Tita yung situation ni Gab, okay, you have a Tita Susan who hates people who are gay or who doesn't understand, but you also have the Lola that we found out very supportive of Gab, and Tita Myra who's also supportive of Gab and doesn't care and loves Gab regardless, 'di ba?
So no matter what,
no matter what. So alam mo 'yon, that knowing that makes okay naman pala si Gab, though meron siyang mga kamag-anak na problematic, 'di ba? Okay naman pala siya. Pero that makes it super real din kasi 'di ba? Parang in our situations, hindi naman minsan ganun ka-drama, 'di ba? So kaya 'yun, that's what I like about the conflicts in Gameboys.
And parang siguro we were traumatized by all of the different regardless kung BL but love stories na yung natetest yung relationship nila. Ito kasi natetest yung relationship nila pero pinakita nila that their relationship is strong. Yung parang hindi sila nag-away because nagkaroon sila ng misunderstanding.
Sila.
Nagkakaroon sila ng conflict because of everything else that's pulling them in different directions. Pero nag-uusap sila and naayos
sila. And guys,
sila.
aminin mo, let's say telenovela to, pag nalaman ni Kai na paalis si Gab,
Oo.
mag-aaway din.
Mag-aaway na
Sinabi
sila.
sa akin na pumunta ka
Oo.
na New York, ganyan. Pero ito parang okay, di ba? They talked about it, they understood each other, which is very refreshing, di ba?
Yeah. Also, yung binaliktad nila kasi in our heads,
Oh, yeah.
ang aalis. Yun
Oo.
talaga.
De, pero itong question tinanong ko kay Will, and medyo hindi din namin masagot 100%. Do you think if a person who hasn't watched episode 1 to 13.5 will understand what's happening if they just watch the movie?
Ang hirap it's hard to answer kasi
I think they can enjoy it, pero iba yung experience kapag kilala mo yung mga character.
Yeah,
Parang wala yung level of attachment natin. How we understood the movie. So,
tsaka yung, kunyari kay Cairo,
but that's it.
Kunyari kay Cairo, super impressed ako sa kanya ngayon kasi kilala ko siya sa season 1.
Yes.
Na, di ba? Pero kapag hindi, alam mo lang na supportive boyfriend siya, pero hindi mo alam yung growth na pinagdaanan niya para makarating doon.
Pero alam mo,
the impact of Pearl, parang kasi ito
yan pa.
wala lang si Pearl.
Tsaka bakit kung hindi mo napanood yung Gameboys, ba't ganun yung entrance ni Pearl? Ba't ba siya sobrang importante?
Sino to? Sino tong babaita?
Saka gusto ko talaga yung hair flip siya na walang nakakakita yun.
At saka may sarili siyang background music, no?
Akala ko nga may driver siya, tapos bumaba siya doon sa passenger. Kasi pala nasa kabilang side pala siya. Sabi ko, ate, kanino ka naggagagan?
Sa view. Sa view.
Araw.
Nabudol tayo ni Pearl,
Nabudol tayo ni Pearl.
No, but to answer Gus's question, I think Jude also mentioned this. I think they will enjoy the movie. And I think because of that, they would want to watch the series.
Pero parang it's just you better you'd be better off watching this.
Right. If we're gonna advise people, no?
Kasi
panoorin mo muna yung
Tsaka yung sinabi ni Ram, yung character development ni Cairo from the whole series. Going to this, nakita mo talaga na parang, oh my God, like he is now so much better in handling certain situations. Parang baliktad na nga eh. Siya yung nagsusupport ngayon kay Gav versus dati na siya yung sinusupport ni Gav, which I sobrang appreciate na parang naging balance na yung
May appreciate mo rin si Gav ngayon kasi napaka-vulnerable niya.
Oo.
Yung alam mong from yung season 1 naman yung talagang sinusubukan niya maging tough. Tapos ngayon bigla nilang basta ang ganda ng relationship nila ngayon dahil alam mo yung season 1
dynamic.
Also for Elijah and Kokoy, grabe acting piece talaga. Kumbaga, manominate sila. Alam mo yun? Ano ba to? May FAMAS ba to? Kailangan
Urian.
Kasi ang galing talaga eh. Sobrang galing eh.
Oh yeah. I agree.
And the thing is, all of the actors in this movie were all, diba, parang lahat sila may skills. Lahat sila nagawa yung kailangan nilang from a role as small as, let's say, Pearl and Achilles dun sa nakapaglabas sila ng emotion.
How I wish meron tayong cut na hindi POV ni Gav yung away ni Terence. Diba? Parang, oh my God.
May tanong ako.
Yes, Joy.
Joy.
Sa tingin niyo, anong nangyari? Bakit nag-away si Wesley at saka si
Terence. Medyo na-explain naman siya eh. Yung parang
No.
Ba't may sasakyan?
Oo nga.
Hindi na yata nasa labas.
Ha?
Hindi na yata nasa labas.
Kasi ako, in my POV, nagalit si Achilles kasi sinabi ni Terence, hindi siya emotionally ready, diba?
Hindi si Wesley tsaka si Terence.
I think Wesley is just defending Terence kasi nagagalit na si Achilles and then Wesley comes in. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on?
No.
Balik tayo kay Joy.
Wait, Joy, go. Clarify mo.
Hindi yung part ni Achilles, yung
Terence and Wesley.
Terence and Wesley yung sinatanong niya.
Meron silang part na nag-away sila.
Oo. That one, the beginning part.
Yes,
actually, kaya nga tingin ko.
yung Naiintindihan ko si Joy kasi yung entrance, 'di ba, nung pumasok si Wesley, galit na si Terence.
Yeah.
So parang yung sa 13.5, meron na siyang maybe there is a continuation there na
hindi
naging close sila, na nag-close na talaga sila. There is something between the two of them. Now, in the end, baka nag-away sila.
Yeah. Nag-pull back na
ako. Nag-jogging sila.
Nag-jogging.
Ako, I think
medyo natakal doon.
I think the movie happens midway through season 2.
Ayun nga, ang dami pang pwedeng.
Kasi kailangan mo pang i-explore yung part na yun ng Western Union. Kasi they got together, pero
hindi siya out. Hindi siya out.
Pero yung, parang...
Maybe it's a different story.
Oo.
Kaya feeling ko, kung kasama yung story ng season 2, doon magsisimula ang season 2, right after 13.5.
Sa kanila,
naglandian ang Western Union nang hindi natin nakita.
Let's so, maraming missing eh. Like, kunyari, may chance na hindi naman homophobes yung parents. Wait lang, June. May chance na hindi homophobe yung parents ni Wesley. It's just that they expect a lot from him kasi nga gusto sa mag-doctor. So there's no mention of being gay. On the side of Terence though, yung sinabi niya na para I'm sorry dad, but I like boys. Yeah. So siya naman parang may risk na nangyari na nag-out siya sa parents niya. Tapos biglang ito si Wesley nag-pull back bigla na parang wait, hindi pa pala ako ready. So yun yung missing na part nung story na makita natin hopefully sa season 2.
Yung fact na naging close bigla si Cairo at saka si Terence episode 12. Nagalit si Cairo kay Terence Pero suddenly si Cairo sobrang comforting niya kay Terence. So something happened between.
Marami pa.
May mga cutscenes, may mga picture na di ba?
Oo.
Nandun si Terence at nandun si Cairo.
Tapos nagla-like na si Cairo ng status ni Terence.
On the press con, Kyle said that in season 2 he'll have a bigger part. They'll explain exactly what happened with his relationship with
I'm thinking
Wesley.
the movie is somewhere in the middle of season 2. Probably approaching the end. Tapos I think we'll have a season 3 that will deal with the Cairo Gab Bukidnon versus New York kind.
Yung conversation about the babies hindi nasama sa movie. So most likely that's a conversation that they will have in the season 2.
What conversation about the babies?
Yung parang sabi ni gusto ni
5 babies.
Gusto daw niya magkaroon ng 5 na baby. Tapos sabi ni Cairo, gusto ko lang yung baby mo. Parang
baby mo.
Wow! Ganyan ka na ngayon sumagot?
Oo nga.
Gumaganyan ka na?
Yung Meralco bill nga wala eh.
Yun nga, pinakita nila doon. Pero
hindi na
yung safe word, yung safe word yung hindi nila sinabi.
Safe word yung wala.
Yun pa parang that's the loose end. Kasi why did they show that part? Kasi baka that's a storyline that they will add in season 2. Kasi mukha namang hindi nagkaroon ng money problem si Gave.
Pero sa akin lang, parang even if I would like to know what happened between Terence and Wesley prior to this movie, na-resolve na eh. So parang I would rather them continue na lang where the movie took off.
I still wanna see though. I still wanna see yung...
Sayang yung episode. Alam mo yun?
I wanna see.
Gusto ko lang kasi alam mo yun? Alam ko na kung saan to pop.
Ito pala, yung question na tinanong ko kay Will, sabi ko, saan pumunta si Wesley?
Oo nga. Ba't hindi sila nagsabay ni Kai?
So nakitira siya kay Terence? Ba't hindi sila nagsabay ni Kai papuntang Bukidnon?
Wait, question. I might have missed this. Why did Wesley go there?
Wala rin, di rin explain.
Nag-away sila. Di ba magka-away?
Parang sinabi lang niya, pwede pagpahingahin niyo muna ako. Kasi tapos saan ako matutulog? Tapos nawala na yung
Parang
but it's obvious.
Diba sinabi niya na sa isang episode na parang kung makakaalis siya doon. Kaso nga lang may pandemic. Kaya siya na-lockdown doon sa...
No, I think Wesley went there kasi magkaaway sila ni Terence. Pinuntahan niya si Terence.
Pero did he know na nandun si Terence?
Oo nga, hindi naman niya alam.
Hindi naman yata nag-post si Terence.
There's a way for him to know.
Baka ang loob niya kasi nandun si Kai. Kaya siguro may dahilan siya. Dinahilan niya si Kai pero hindi naman talaga yung reason mo. Kaya pumunta siya sa...
No. Kasi di ba, in that scene, syempre focused ako kay Wesley, di ba?
Bakit?
I-explain. No, in that scene, di ba, nung tinanong ni Gav,
ba't
nandito ka? Tapos di ba parang nag-umiti lang siya.
Tumitingin-tingin siya kay Terrence.
Tapos nung pumasok na sila, nung magkakasama na sila lahat, you didn't even know na papunta si Wesley, diba? Tapos parang, and I think there was a conversation nung nanonood sila ng TV. Tapos na parang nagkaroon talaga sila ng pag-aaway, and I think it doesn't need to be said na parang pumunta dun si Wesley. It doesn't have to be in their conversation. Obvious naman na pumunta dun si Wesley because he wanted to mend things with Terrence. Diba?
Okay.
Diba?
Pero hindi niya alam naman dun si Terrence, diba? Nagulat din siya.
Sinagot niya kung sino yung, excuse me. Nung nagtanong kung sino yung nagsabi, sinagot niya kay Kuya London daw niya nalaman.
Doon siya
Kay Kuya London
Very
niya
good.
nalaman.
Yeah, pero yun nga, ang habol niya, si Kai. That was, kung doon tayo sa theory mo, Jerome, na was there.
Habol niya si Kai. Yeah.
So, pero still, kasi
nag-away sila ng kanyang parents na baka sinabi niya ayaw niya na maging doktor.
Parang wala pa naman. Parang kasi gagamitin niya yun against Terrence dun sa jogging conversation. Kasi kung may ganong nangyari kay Wesley, he will use that na parang, alam mo ba na nag-away kami ng parents ko kaya ako umalis. So,
and sana malungkot siya.
Diba?
Sana,
pero hindi, it looked like parang, I'm just trying to make you understand, this is my predicament na yung 140 ang IQ ko at gusto nila mag-doktor ako pero umalis lang muna ako ngayon. Pero wala siyang binigay na ibang burden na pinagdadaanan.
Medyo vague, no?
Vague pa siya yung ano.
And it was clearer lang. But I
pero
guess
yun nga kasi feeling ko nga iaanan mo talaga yun sa season
2. That's true.
May napansin ba kay San?
Yes, Harry.
May napansin ba kay sa trailer na hindi pinalabas sa movie?
Marami. Yun nga, marami. Yung safe word.
Yung sa box.
Safe word.
Yung sa kids.
5 babies.
In 10 years.
I-edit nila dun sa the re-edit dun sa usapan ni Gav and Cairo sa beach. Inalis nila yung parts na si Gav yung pupuntang States eh. It was all about diba?
Subuan nila dun sa sasakyan.
Yung sa pick-up, wala yun. Wala rin yun. So, marami talagang ano.
Ang lakas nung nag-holding hands si Terrence and Wesley.
Sobrang
lakas.
May napansin ako kay Wesley.
Pililig ako doon.
Super. Ano yan?
Ano Harry?
May napansin ako kang Wesley doon.
Ano?
Sa short.
Ano ba yan, Harry?
Short.
7-incher nga eh. So, ano?
Oh my God.
Sorry pala.
I have a question.
Sa manonood.
Ayan na ang kalat.
Wala akong sinabi.
Joe.
Hi.
Hi, Zoe.
Question daw.
At saka yung paghiga ni Tere.
Ay, totoo yun, yung paghiga ni Tere.
Joey, go. Anong question mo, Joey?
Hindi kasi clear sa akin. Close pala si Pearl tsaka si Achilles, di ba?
Actually, nagulat din ako na bakit biglang chikahan yung dalawa?
Si Fonzie yung friend ni Pearl, pero sa PNB yan, di ba? Pero baka i-discuss yan sa season 2.
Pero I think nasa circle naman sila kasi si Achilles kilala rin si Gav eh.
Oo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Baka lang
Hindi po ba si Fonzie nasa season 2 din?
Oo. Or PND, if ever man.
PND 2.
Saka ano, 'di ba? Parang if you would notice yung isang message ni Fonzie nang lumabas si Achilles, parang parang may cute, parang gano'n. Parang napansin niya si Achilles nung lumabas si Achilles.
Yeah.
Pero since we're talking about
nag-usap na sila.
Nag-usap na sila.
Since we're talking about Achilles na, I like yung characterization ngayon ni Achilles, yung pagka-effeminate niya mas natural. Compared dun sa
medyo comfortable na.
Mas comfortable na siya.
Nagsabi si
Marcos, hindi pa pupuntang Manila si Davao Code.
Yes, Sid. Yes.
Nasa Cebu siya.
Yes, Sid.
Cebu siya ngayon.
Update.
Sige, Sid.
Sino ba talaga?
Nasa Cebu siya ngayon.
Si Alec Kevin ba? Or si...
Si Philip Nandez.
Si may podcast si
Brightwin.
Si Bright na ako, Bright. Ano
Bright
yun?
na, Bright.
No, merong podcast, if you know yung podcast ng Gabi ng Bading.
Oo,
nag-guest dun si Davao Cod.
Gabi ng Bading, nakakatawa yun.
Nakakatawa yun. Super. Alam mo, nakakatawa din yung sex sense moment ni Pearl. Parang, yung sex talk nila with parang.
Kaya nga, di ba, parang siya yung parang pinakabagong host ng Idea First ngayon.
Yeah.
Cute
niya.
Cute actually. Hindi ko kaya yung sex scene na yon. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. It was nagulat lang ako na
very intimate.
Pero yung actually okay lang sa akin yung condom scene and one on top of the other. Yung hindi ko kinaya yung pinaghubad si Gav. Tapos hinubaran ng pants. Tapos biglang gumaganon na si Sabi ko, what is Cairo doing? Anong ginagawa
What do you think, Gas?
Right, Tito Gas.
Mas awkward ako dun sa sneak peek kaysa dito dun sa talagang love scene. Kasi napaka-intimate nung love scene eh.
Ito, like this one was more, yung sa sa sneak peek, parang hindi tayo prepared that they will get to that point. Ito kasi parang medyo na-prepare na tayo.
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, buti lang they released that movie clip. Para lang,
okay pa tayo.
Kasi kung hindi natin nakita yun beforehand, parang, oh my God.
Alam nyo, I was expecting for a butt exposure and pumping eh.
I'm happy na wala. Kasi,
So Gus, Jude, and Sid, this answers our question. Di ba meron tayong laro? Versus sila pareho. Pero that scene is very cinematic.
Sobra.
Yes, it was executed very well.
Cinematic. It's not, though I would say it's not realistic kasi if you're having sex like...
Sobrang realistic. Ganun ako.
Oo naman.
MG.
Ikaw yan, Sid eh.
Joke.
Sa'yo, Sid, cinematic eh.
No, kasi in reality, let's say, di ba, una si Gav, di ba? Or si Kai, di ba? I don't think he'll be able to recover, and it's his first time, di ba? I don't think he'll be able to recover immediately, then be the one on top after a few.
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay, fine.
Pero ang gentle kasi ng pag-handle ni Gav. So,
yeah.
That's okay ito pa. What I like about that scene is it's not just a sex scene. It had 3 messages. First message, of course, is safe sex.
Yes.
Pangalawang message is yung intimacy nila sa isa't isa. And then the third message is how they reacted to what was happening. Si Cairo was opening up to accept to accept Gav. And then on the other end, Gav naman was parang si Gav finally. Ito na yun.
Nasa expression niya ng mukha niya.
Okay. Iba yung mukha nila eh. Like yung mukha ni Cairo was like, I'm worried pero I'm willing to like do this with you. Si Gav naman sa kanya eh. Si Gav parang anticipating parang game ang tagal din ako.
Alam mo, yung mas simpleng interpretation yan. Kasi si Kai, it's his first time. Tapos naman si Gav kasi sanay na. Parang
oh my God, so Jerome, si Terence.
Parang
so si Terence.
Oh yeah, if you put the, together.
Versa din si Terence.
Well.
Look na lang kay Terence.
Baka nauna na si Terence.
7 inches yung kay
Oh my God.
Tay.
Sorry po sa mga
Anak mo, Jerome!
Demoralize ako. Teka lang.
Yes, Joey, gusto mo ng butt exposure tas nade-demoralize.
Tsaka pumping scene.
That's why
pero ang ganda kasi na halos close up yung scene na yun. Nakikita mo talaga yung expression nila. Kaya napaka-intimate niya. Tapos yung halik, yung sa labi.
Oo. Pati yung soundtrack, ang ganda ng score.
Ang ganda ng kanta.
Gusto ko din na they ended with giggling. Ang cute din nun eh.
Oo, yung parang walang nagsisi. Parang they were just like, we're happy.
At parang walang pain si Cairo during that scene.
Kasi magaling si magaling siya.
Pro na si Gabi, pro.
Na-edit out.
Sorry po.
Oh my God.
As if hindi natin pag-uusapan to.
May question ako sa women na nandito.
Yes.
Except yes,
Hi,
Joe.
Ally Mom.
Yan.
Si Joe.
Point of view.
Anong feelings yun doon?
When you saw that, and
ikaw.
Si Joy wag
Ano
na.
mo na si Alay o ako?
Joy, mamaya ka.
Joy, si Joy
Wag na si Joy.
How did you find it? Was it the first gay sex scene na you've seen?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
No, actually, in my part, it's parang I am so really hesitant to watch. This will be the one and only BL series na pinanood ko. Yeah, because tapos patago pa rin siya because in terms of religion, we are so parang, and then I am living with our pastor kasi yung pastor.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Pala patago.
Yeah, patago.
Dapat tinay mo ng full blast yung kay Tita Susa.
Church yata siya ni Tita Susan.
Yeah. So yung napanood ko yung trailer about kay Tita Susan, so na-curious ako kung paano yun i-handle ng movie. Because in reality, in terms of religion, sorry to say, hindi talaga siya pwede sa amin. Sa paniniwala namin. Sarado, close kami. Kaya naiintindihan ko si Tita Susan doon. And then
This is so interesting.
I love this.
And the sex scenes. Kaya nga, parang hindi ko talaga yun na, I cannot express my feelings and how it happened. So parang, oh my God, mangyayari pa talaga to? Nagagawin ba talaga to in real life ng ganito and the same sex?
Of course.
Sa lalaki.
Of course daw.
Pero,
gusto mo yun?
Ba?
Nangyayari ba siya in real life? Charot.
Yeah, pero since naman, lagi naman akong nanonood ng mga reviews ninyo, especially for the BL Bros. Idol ko kayo. The Kalat News. Dami ko nang nalalaman and parang
sorry sa pagbaboy namin ng
No, I was already I have already knowledge about it. So parang nakaya ko siya. Kaya lang pino-post ko. Kaya sabi ko, kaya ko ba to? Baka maabutan ako ng oras, hindi ko matapos. Kasi grabe.
Pero question ko, Sean, nanonood ka ng Gameboys is the only BL that you showed and watched.
Yeah. Oo, kasi hindi ko talaga
how do you marry it with your you don't have to answer this.
Sensibilities,
Oo, sensibilities na to eh. How do you marry that with your religion? How do you enjoy the Gameboys world and then
actually,
how did you discover Gameboys?
Actually, that's my first question. How did you discover Gameboys?
Na-discover ko yung Gameboys from my friend. Kasi pag nag-uusap kami, like I have gay friends. So, lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila, you know what, you have to do this or you don't have, gay kayo, given na gay na kayo, so you don't have to change your physical, na magbihis kayo ng babae or always nalaladad kayo, ganun, kasi hindi yun dapat. Lagi kong ginaganyan. So, may verse pa kami niyan, so sinasabi ko sa kanya, hindi yan siya pwede. Tapos, yung friend ko, sabi niya sa akin, friend, panoorin mo yung Gameboys para doon, at least man lang, maiintindihan mo kami kung paano, ano yung struggle namin sa buhay namin. Madali mo lang yung sabihin, it's just because hindi ikaw yung nasa sarap namin. So yun, pinanood ko siya, inulit-ulit ko, tapos naghanap ako ng mga reviews, hanggat nakita ko kayo doon sa YouTube. So from doon sa mga reviews nyo, ang dami ko na alam. So I have na full of knowledge. So as of now, nabago yung tingin ko. Instead, in behalf ng siya, against
I know, props to your friend. Kaya nga
nung nag-tweet si Sed ng na may siya, reviews. Kaya nga daw sinabi ko, sir, na sasama ako. Kaya para mas marami pa akong malalaman. Kasi parang judgmental na ako sa circle of friends namin eh.
Guys, see, Tita Susan can change.
That's Jerome. Kapag din ng Gameboy.
How did you take that Tita Susan scene? Kasi personally ako, religious din ako dati. I used to be super active in the church. Pero pa Catholic, Christian, born again. Nagganyan din ako Kasi literally, i-mute ko muna si Joy.
Nagkausap siya.
Kasi literally, tinabihan ako ng mga ganyan. Every time I go to church, sabihan talaga ako na you have to be cured. Di ako pwede maging active sa kids church kasi gusto ko magturo sa kids church. Bawal ako kasi bakla ako. May mga kailangan kang you need to be cured, ganyan. So that's...
Ay God, hindi naman yung sakit na to be cured, di ba?
Oo, kasi literally sinasabi nila yan, hindi siya, it's not a caricature, it's not an exaggeration.
To hell, ganun.
Ganun.
I have a tita na madre.
Yeah, may kalators kami ni Will, we had this total breakdown. Sayang wala dito si Carl.
Nakita ko yung picture, wait.
Ano ba yan yung picture talaga?
How did you take that, Kasi sobrang curious. Iba yung POV mo it's so unique for someone who watches BL shows.
Yeah. Yun sa kay Tita Susan, that is why curious ako kasi kung paano na yun hinandle. Kasi in our situation, in here man sa amin, mayroon din kami mga church member, yung mga ka-church ko na they are gay. And then yung parent nila is one of our church elder. So tago siya na gawin niya yung kung paano or kung ano talaga siya. So dito pag kasi in our in the sense of religion talagang binabash ka or parent na yung indirect na nasasabihan yan siya, Christian yan siya, born again pa naman siya, o bakit ganyan yung anak niya, hindi niya ma-change, babakla-bakla pa, hindi nakakahiya. So ganon. So yung di ba yung sinabi ni Tita Susan na pina-pray over niya si Gab sa isang pastor. Then Gab at that time parang feeling ko si Gab hinohold niya yon kasi parang Gab wanted to change to himself to be a real man. Pero hindi niya nakaya kasi talagang yung self niya he's a gay. So, kailangan niya kasi paano siya maging masaya kung itatago niya yung sarili niya. So that is why. So naman, na-realize ko din kasi si Tita Susan, since malayo siyang kamag-anak. So na siya, parang pakialamera na siya doon. Itanggap na naman si Gab. Tanggap naman si Gab ng family niya. Oo. Kaso hindi naman sinabi kung ano yung religion ni Gab. Kung nangyari na na born again sila or something in the religion na super strict sa mga ganitong gender. Ewan, kaya nga ako na-interest ng ganun eh.
Feeling ko Catholic siya. Feeling ko Catholic because of Santo Niño. Kasi Christian.
Oo, Catholic. Pero mention kasi niya pastor eh. Or maybe, So parang ganyan na, parang
I have a question.
Pastor din kasi tawag sa lay minister.
Oo.
Sa Catholic. So,
kaya nga
mga brothers.
She tried to change Gab. Pero in the sense na malayo nakapamilya siya, kaya hindi siya pinaniwalaan ni Gab.
Yeah.
Yung legit family niya, tanggap siya eh.
Oo nga, yun nga yung masakit eh. Yung nakakainis.
Pero kasi sinabi...
Titay ay act lang.
Yeah,
go.
Yun.
Joey.
Yeah.
Ako.
Anong
religion nyo?
Born again po.
Okay.
Ako question para kay Ay.
Yes, Joy?
Kinakabahan ako lagi pag may question si Joy.
Joy, dahan-dahan.
Guys, let's be respectful.
Hindi naman siya makalat question yung tatanong ni Joy.
No, promise.
Okay.
First, mag-thank you ko kasi, hello?
Go.
Yes, we can hear you, Joy.
Ay, nawala. Ayan.
Ayun. Si Joey ata may... Ayun, go.
Ayan. First, mag-thank you ako kasi parang ang dami mong natas sa kwento mo ngayon. Sila yan. Matatas yan sila. Pero question ko lang, by the end of the day, anong nasifeel mo after mo pinapanood ang Gameboys? By the end of the day, yung first few weeks mo pa
realization
pinapanood, hindi kayong movie, hindi kayong movie, kasi yung movie, na lang siya parang
extension
na lang sa data. Hindi ka na talaga yung unang come out, ano nga nangyari, dahil nangyari. Anong in the end of the day, anong nag-budget kayo para patuloy pa rin? Kahit ganun na yung mo, kasi ikaw na mismo nasabi sa sarili mo na religious kayo, ganyan. No talaga yan. Kasi ang ate ko din, Bonaglis. Kaya no talaga din nila sa na private.
Okay.
Honestly, okay, I have to answer. Okay. Honestly, hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa rin siya maiintindihan. Kaya nga, pinoprocess na lang sa may niya na movie siya. Kaso, parang doon sa movie, parang lahat doon sa movie, maraming maraming nag-open, and then parang lahat nagkaroon na ng lakas na to come out just because of the movie. Kasi ang daming doon ang daming mong matututunan. But in reality, siguro, hanggang hindi ko pa rin siya maiintindihan kung ano talaga yung ibig sabihin or ano talaga yung kalalabasan if i-pursue nila yung sa religion. Kung pag-uusapan in terms of religion, kung paghiwalayin ba nila yung dalawa, in which yun naman talaga ang tama sa amin, sa aming paniniwala. And then, or nila they will end up together. It's just because love, sabi nga ni Gav, love is love. And then nobody can give you a full happiness except yourself. Kung ilalabas mo at gagawin mo yung gusto mo sa buhay mo. Oo. Kaya nga
may point of view tayo ng Susan.
Kaya willing talaga akong kaya gustong-gusto ko talagang marinig talaga yung mga point of view niyo para mas lubos ko siyang maintindihan. Hindi naman ako magiging judgmental doon sa mga friends.
And we love that.
Oh my God, you are the redemption arc of Tita Susan.
Oo nga.
Ito na pala yan. Ito na pala yung hinihintay natin.
Yay!
Tita Susan tayo!
Pero I totally agree naman kay Ai na parang it's not easy rin. Like, kaya ngayon kay Tita Susan, it's gonna be a long journey if ever they're gonna go through that redemption arc for her. Because it's still it's imbibed in how they were brought up, or like even like of course since Ai is very centered on her religion.
Pero I think Gus, like with Ai, it really starts with that first step, no?
The whole fact that you want, the whole fact that you want na to get to know us, to get to know our.
Actually, the mere fact that you watched Gameboys, because just for kasi you have gay friends na they wanted you to understand the struggle. Ano na yun? That's a
positive step.
Totoong may malasakit siya sa kanyang kaibigan.
Yes. Yeah. Totoo.
So I have a question.
Kasi ako naman talaga, ma-hurt ko talaga yon. Kasi as in punto per punto, sinabihan naman talaga ako, ay, di ba Christian ka? Din naman yung mga friends mo, di ba? Bakit hindi mo sila masabihan ng ganun-ganon, di ba? Or bakit ka nakipagkaibigan? Di ba bawal yan? Ganun-ganon. I am very happy with my gay friends. Paano mo magagawa ko? Kaya nga sinasabi ko na lang sa mga friends ko, alam nyo, pag I am with you guys, tapos mamamatay ako na nasa impyerno talaga yung buhay ko. Kaya sinasabi ko sa kanila, oo.
Say that.
Kaya sinasabi ko sa kanila na wag naman sana na mamamatay ako with you guys. Kaya, lang yan, sinasabi ko sa kanila to catch them up na para lang naman na lang
yung risk yung risk that you're also
para malalaman naman nila kung ano yung point of view ko. Pero dinadaan ko na lang sa joke para hindi naman sila masyadong masaktan.
And that's very interesting, ha? That's very interesting kasi you're balancing your religious beliefs and at the same time your friendship with your gay friends. Joey, you have a question. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just curious to Miss Ai. Hi, Miss Ai. Tanong ko lang, did you recommend Gameboys to your church members? Di ba you have lots of gay friends ka mo? Are they also watching Gameboys?
I recommend it to them. Kaso, parang nalaman ata ng parents nila. Tapos sinabi sa pastor namin, napagalitan ako.
Oh my God.
So I tried to explain kasi namin ng pastor namin, ikaw pa nag-ano ka pa, nag-invite ka pa ng iba. Alam mo naman.
Sana tinuruan mo muna pa na magtagong manood, patagong ito.
Sinasabi ko nga.
Ay, hindi. Kasi ang suggestion ko sana, makita mo yung posters nung hindi din pala.
Hindi, wag.
Yung Top Gun. Baka yung Top Gun.
Yung Top Gun. Yung Pretty Woman.
Hindi din eh.
Or yung web sila.
Hey, let's go to Anne naman.
Yes, Anne.
To Anne.
Alay, Mom.
Yes.
Hi.
Alay, Mom. I love it.
Hi, Alay, Ma'am.
Was it the first time you Is it the first gay sex scene that you've seen?
No.
Okay. Love it.
Alay, Mom is a BL connoisseur.
Very well
naman.
watched.
I love it.
Hindi, di ba kasi even before, nung nagtatanong pa lang si Alay Ma'am kung ano yung mga BL, ang dami na nating suggestions agad sa kanya.
Yeah.
I would assume na panood na niya.
May aso realness. Kanina yung aso.
Oo.
Hindi ako tatanungin.
Pero,
Wag ka na, Joy.
pero to honestly, yung first watch ko, sobrang shocked. So, shock factor siya. So, hindi ko siya na-absorb. So, I had to watch again. Buti na lang I bought 2 tickets kasi last Friday. So, one was the 6 and then the 8 p.m. Yung
Don't
8
worry.
p.m.
And ako din, may bakla na ako
Yeah. As in shocked. Sobrang shocked. But more of shocked in a good sense. Like, yun nga, like what you were saying, character development, and then, parang doon ko na-feel na it's a real love story to me. Kasi I'm straight. So I don't have that, parang I can relate to it or anything like that. Pero I do eh. Yung young love, yung times na gano'n, nung umpisa, parang bumabalik sa'yo na how it felt at the time. Yung first time mo, ganun din. And then, I was parang tweeting about it na the Tita Susan arc happens to all of us. Like, to me, it happened in a different way. Like, bakit yan ang boyfriend mo? Bakit hindi siya matalino? Bakit hindi mo siya ka-level?
Nice.
I mean, you have different types of the Tita Susan background.
Yeah.
It's just, different to every person. But, yun nga, sa akin, it's talagang the love story. Yun yung naramdaman ko. And yun nga, even you were asking about the sex scene. Ano rin siya, may na-feel. Kasi I was not, yun nga, parang it's totally, you're not looking at it like 2 men doing it.
True.
You can really feel it.
Yung love lang talaga.
Sobra.
People in love.
Yeah. Parang diba yung parang sana all the time. It's like that, diba?
Actually, yung feeling kong nagawa ng movie, suddenly yung love nila, ang laki. Yung love story. It's like, love kong, parang ang strong ng love nila. It wasn't just, sobrang,
I mean, when we were at that age, I mean, could we be that mature? I don't even remember being
No.
No. Yun nga, i-compare mo sa season 1. Season 1 parang first love, yung puppy love na. Tapos yung sa movie parang timeless. Yung parang lahat. Parang
sobrang mature.
Mature na sila sa
Totoo.
Actually, yun ang takot ko.
Yung the way Cairo handled this Gav going to the States.
Yeah.
Sobrang mature nung love ni for his first date.
And for Cairo, especially kasi diba yung the whole pinaka-favorite part ko, yung nakahiga sila sa beach, yung sinabi niya na pwede naman tayong gumawa ng bagong plano.
Yeah.
Na parang sabi ko, wow, that tells a lot na parang there will be a way. Si Gav pa yung nag-worry. Na parang, bakit parang napakadali sa'yo, ganyan. So, hindi ko masyado memorize Ba't parang napakadali sa'yo na mag-ganyan. Tapos biglang, after nag-worry na ako, sabi ko, hala, mag-aaway na naman sila. Hindi, nag-upo lang sila nag-usap, tapos nag-kiss. napag-usapan nilang maayos, na parang na-close nila ng mas maayos. So parang yung maturity ng dalawang to,
sobrang iba.
Saka, parang yung ang galing nga na technically kasi ilang days lang sila magkasama in real life, 'di ba? Pero ang lalim lang ang lalim ng pagmamahal nila, grabe. Medyo ang grabe talaga. That's yun yung perfect demonstration talaga how deep their love is. Grabe no? Kasi ako, kaya ko ba yun? Hindi ko ako kaya.
Iwanan mo ako, punta ka ng US? O di ba ka na? Balis ka na!
Actually, yun ang takot ko yung trans. Yun ang takot ko kung paano maitawid ng idea yun na yung young love nila naging mature love after a week. Yung parang magigets kaya ng tao agad-agad na ganito na sila ngayon. Ibang-ibang Cairo at Gabriel yung nakita natin sa movie. But dahil invested tayo sa love story nila and we feel that lahat ng tao magiging matured pag in love ka.
Pero yun nga
Parang natin pinagdaanan nila
parang hindi pa rin, Sid. Hindi, tsaka parang if you would think about it, it's still them. Hindi na bago yung writing sa kanila. It's still how Cairo would respond to it. It's still how Agav would respond to it. Pero mas enabled lang sila. Mas alam na nila yung kung paano
may experience na kasi sila.
Correct.
And it's the writing and the acting. Kasi hindi na bago yung character kahit na pinamature.
May nagsa-static kanina yun.
No, kahit na pina-accelerate nila yung maturity nung dalawa, parang it's still them.
Natural.
I think timeline-wise, I think they've been together for months. Kasi di ba going back to season 1, 4 months.
FOR.
Yung nung nag-backread si
4 months,
si
FOR.
Achilles, di ba 2 weeks?
Okay. 4 months kasi, hindi 4 months 4 months. They've been together 4 months kasi 'di ba parang andun sa season 1, parang ang sabi is antayin na makabalik ng bag or parang ganyan. So I think they've been together for quite some time, pero still for you to mature like that, hindi naman yun months, 'di ba? It would take years. Pero it's good writing, good acting kasi na-maintain nung actors, yung characters nila. Ganyan. Kasi it would have been really difficult na parang kung hindi sila magaling na actors at hindi nila na-maintain yung nila, yung characters, parang ba't iba na siya?
Solid yung characterization pa rin.
Sobrang galing.
Hindi pa rin nawala.
It's also parang yung sinasabi ni Anne kanina, parang naalala ko nga din, if you're that young, siyempre ang lakas-lakas talaga ng love mo.
Yeah.
Wala yung baggage or anything. Feeling mo talaga, it'll conquer everything. We can, okay, sure. Alis ka, ganyan. Wala ka pang abandonment issues pa siya. Clearly, si Cairo is quite a solid person, no? Kasi I don't think, kung hindi ganun ka-solid si Cairo, hindi niya kakayanin that decision he made na, sige, let's do this, do what you have to do, pero yun, will work. Let's make a new plan.
Pero I think kasi one thing similar nila. Similar yung position nila. Unahin muna nila yung family nila.
Oo.
Yeah.
So, diba? So, same reason
Kumbaga, nakasanayan sa kanya.
And ang maganda, naiintindihan ng other person.
Yes.
Na parang si Cairo naiintindihan ko na he has to go
to
the
the same situation.
Because may cancer yung tita niya. Si Gav naman naiintindihan niya na parang his mom, Cairo's mom needed him. So parang, let's do that. And I think, let's do something na lang siguro what happened in the future.
And I think the reason why okay na si Kai is because yung issues niya before in season 1 resolved na Kamatay ng dad niya, him coming out to his mom, that has been resolved. Tapos parang together na siya with Gab. So parang I think that allowed him to grow and tapos be able, wala na siya kasing masyadong iniisip sa sarili niya. Kaya this time it's Gab
or Gab naman
to resolve issues, 'di ba?
Joey, may sasabihin ka?
Yeah. Commercial muna. I would just like to take this opportunity to personally thank Alay Mom, si Anne, because she gifted me a ticket last Friday.
Wow. Nice.
But I was not able to watch because
Ayun lang.
Philippine screening pala yung binigay. I was even
Sorry. I was so excited I didn't ask.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a very nice gesture from you na hindi kita kilala but still, you gifted me the ticket. Pero yun. But at least sabi ko nga, we were able to connect. Diba?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yun lang.
Welcome ba ako?
Nag-iisip ako ng parang BL community pantry na fans can treat other fans.
Diba sinabi mo nga yan before.
May mga nag-tweet na sana all nakakapanood.
Oo nga
May nag-message nga sa akin the other day, pwede daw bang makinood? Sabi ko, nang alin? Hindi ko nag-reply.
Ano pa? Ano pang pwede natin pag-usapan?
Trivia.
Go, Joe.
Did you know that Angie Castrense was nominated sa, I think, in Urian for Best Supporting Actress?
Wow. For what movie?
Iska.
Di ba?
Yeah. I remember.
Wala na doon sa nung people were trying to figure out who Angie Castrense was.
Yes.
I think people were posting that. Medyo limited lang kasi information sa kanya sa IMDb.
And also Susan Africa.
Oh my God.
Did you know
the legendary?
The legendary.
She's
Susan Africa.
Yeah.
Di ba?
She's a second runner-up sa Binibining Pilipinas.
Oh yeah.
Second
runner-up.
Mga Esther.
Tsaka dancer yan si Susan Africa before sa sa 8 Bulaga.
Mas alam ko lang siya sa Mara Clara.
Ako din, Mara Clara.
Mara Clara, tama.
Yeah.
Mga
Yung original, Mara Clara.
Kadena ginto na kasi yung inabutan ko. Yung premium ko.
Talaga ba? Talaga ba, Jerome?
Talaga ba?
Kita ng tugo, inaabutan mo.
Pero Jerome, parang I think Tita Myra will really definitely be a significant character in in
sana
tawag doon in season 2 kasi syempre like the whole fact that she's part of the credits. Kasi talaga feeling ko talaga
to cast someone like Susan Africa. You won't cast an actress like Susan Africa kung hindi
you'll take advantage of that. Yeah.
Sana kinas na din si Amy Austria at si Sheila Israel.
Joey, si Cherry Pie Pikachu.
Si Princess Punsalan pa. Isama niyo na si Princess Punsalan.
Because Africa, Austria, Israel.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, di ko rin nag-gets.
Joey, hindi yan nag-gets ng... Hindi ko nag-gets yun.
Mga Gen Z kasi, hindi namin nag-gets.
Ang international na pala.
Ang talino
Miss Universe pala to.
I know, pero sobrang lang. As in, hopefully nga, makita din natin si Angie if ever
for sure.
Marunong ba siya mag-zoom? Si Tita Susan ba marunong mag-zoom?
Oo, nag-zoom sila ni di ba?
Sino?
Ay, hindi pala si Tita Susan, hindi pala.
Si Tita Myra yan, si Tita Myra.
Parang constant yung communication ni Tita Susan tsaka ni Tita Myra
Yeah, oo.
Pero
messenger siya.
Pero grabe talaga yun, yung ginamit niya si Tita Myra to make Gav feel bad. Na parang alam mo ba na kailangan mong pumunta kasi may cancer na hindi alam ni Gav. Na parang pinag-guilty niya. Sabi ko, oh my God, this woman.
Pero hindi ko mag-gets yung connect nun. Yung pinag-uusapan nila yung sexuality ni Gab, tapos biglang nakakatid doon. Parang biglang...
Hindi kasi parang umalis
Parang umalis ka.
Actually, if that wasn't done parang soft enough. Kasi parang, in a way, kung titingnan mo ginamit ni Tita Susan yung cancer ni Tita Myra para umalis si Gab. Para iwan niya si Gab.
Para siya mag-manage sa apartment.
Oo.
Ayun pa. Para siya mag-manage sa apartment.
Kumbaga, it was like, because ang cute-cute ni Angie, and then she's so endearing. Pero kung titingnan mo talaga yung ginawa niya, parang, oh my God, ginamit
sobra. It's a desperate
saka, thank goodness for Wesley kasi yung question natin lahat na parang sino ba to? Gano'n ba siya ka-close? Tapos bigla sinabi ni Wesley na parang ba't hindi kayo magkamukha? Hindi kayo magkamukha. Kasi pinsan kasi ako. Pinsan ka lang pala. Malayo ka pala. Pakialamera ka masyado.
Kasi nga yung apartment.
O yung apartment talaga yung habol niya.
Oo.
Na parang kinuha niya si Gav na parang
umiinit ulit ulo ko.
Yun yung goal kasi talaga.
Nauna siya sa apartment bago dumiretso sa bahay, di ba?
Oo, diba? Kailan pa siya tinignan pa niya si Tito Vic. Kasi parang, yung Vic, ba't hindi pa, ba't andun pa yun? Parang,
yun talaga mayaman si Tita Susan.
Yan talaga yung goal ni Tita Susan. Kunin yung kayamanan ni Gab.
Pero ang bigat ng statement ni Tita Susan na, 'di ba when Gab was telling him about bakit yung si Enzo ba yun? Nakabuntis na, wala kang. And then she said, hindi mo alam sinasabi mo Parang ang bigat ng pinagdaanan namin. I think that also parang gives way to a redemption arc in a way na parang marami rin parang everybody has a backstory Di ba?
For me naman, that's more irony.
Yun, irony din siya.
Kasi kumbaga, hindi mo alam pinagdadaanan ko and yet she's judging.
Here you are.
Hindi niya alam kung ano pinagdaanan ni Gab.
Correct.
Correct.
Pero ganun talaga
Natatawa ako doon sa yung parang every time may side comment si Cairo. Bakit?
Yeah.
Bakit ikaw sumasagot?
Yung parang, baka kayo nagdadala kayo ng mga babae dito. Parang, hindi pa malabo. Ba't malabo?
and that conversation sa dinner table. It's really kasi parang they showed two types of how Gen Zs interact with the older generation. Yung isa si Gav na parang 'di ba, parang magalang, hindi sasagot,
nag-zone out na lang.
Then you have Kai din. This is the second one. Yung tatlo lang sila. Yung si Kai, sumasagot siya pero it's still a little bit respectful, 'di ba?
Yes.
And hindi naman bastos ng
He talked to her like an adult.
Right.
GB boy, may sasabihin ka?
Yes po. Yes.
Nakamute ka ha?
Or naka-clap, nagka-clap lang siya.
May sasabihin ka ba, GB boy? Ay, wala.
Pwede mag-ask ng question lang po.
Go.
And also gusto ko din to say something with the movie since wala pa ako masyadong masyaran. Wala kasi akong friend na
kaya tayo nandito.
Yeah.
How old are you ba? How old are you, GB boy?
20 pa lang po.
Ay, ang bata.
Yung totoo.
I'm 2 years old. Go GB.
Okay, go.
So at first, after finishing the movie, I was lost for words. How can I describe the experience with the movie? At most 5 hours ata ako nagmuni-muni sa rooftop of what was like, what I'm getting emotional, parang I'm being cornered by the different situation they are facing. Like for Gav na he have a problem with his family. Parang after finishing the movie, it also gives me a part of me that was scared. Kasi syempre at a young age there is a part of it that what if yung mga what if sa ating mga buhay po kumbaga the feeling of Gabriel cornered by his problem and the team Cairo stood up and fighting for Gabriel. Scared of what? Scared of probably nasa point din ako na I'm also cornered by my own version of Tita Susan. Ano kaya ang gagawin ko kung nandun na kaya ako sa part na ganun? And also the feeling of jealousy. The jealousy that was put into the equation also of pwedeng personal in the movie, like sana all may Cairo who can fight alongside with him, diba? Hindi kasi natin kaya mahirap siya gari in a sense, parang not all people have a partner or a friend, even a family can stood up for you. So I was like parang SpongeBob na punong-puno ng tubig na hindi kayang malabas yung mga nararamdaman niya because of the different emotions I collected from the movie. Pero with yung question ko is it not revolves on Cairo and Gabriel, but it revolves on the Western Union. Feel ko lang I'm only clowning or making this up. I feel like parents in Wesley meet up in the city kasi on the post baga ni Wesley na sana kaya ako pupunta. Ano kaya
Manila Skyline, no?
Oo, Manila Skyline. So I'm probably thinking na baka nag-inuman or nag-usap sila ni Terence what their plans, and since parang on the timeline na after 3 weeks pa lang sila nag-getting to with each other. So my question is what other problem can the two couples encountered with especially with the short term parang short span of getting to know with each other pala.
Okay. Wait, gusto ko lang sige, sasagutin namin yung question. Pero gusto ko lang acknowledge na din ako, parang I forget nga, I'm reminded kasi 22 years old na ako, so matagal na.
Ba't may ito ka pa?
Wow, 22.
2 years
Lokohan na ba to?
Anyway.
Pero
Talaga ba, Sid?
yung feeling nung when you were 20, and then wala ka, kasi tayo, Gus, we have jobs, we can support ourselves. Pero naalala ko din yung feeling noon na when
wala
you're
kang tatakbuhan.
20, wala kang tatakbuhan, and then you don't know if people will accept you, your family will accept you, tapos saan ka pupunta kung hindi ka nila ma-accept na ganun. Tama ba ako, Giba? You're not out to your family?
I'm not out pa po. Actually, I'm using an alter account to parang to fit in muna.
Yes, gets. Do you have friends naman na you're out to?
I have one friend pa lang pong I can truly trust.
Take your time.
Pero
Virtual hug.
Pero don't worry, don't worry, G-Boy, kasi, or JB-Boy, kasi you're not alone. There are many. Sa tagal-tagal namin na nag-online, which is one year pa lang naman tayo, diba? We've encountered a lot of people who have the same situation as you. So don't feel too bad na parang you're going through that.
Honestly, boy, lahat kami, we were, naalala ko nga when you were sharing, at some point in our lives, ganyan din kami, parang, my friends won't accept. Kasi, parang slowly din akong nag-come out. So, iba din yung vulnerability. I know what you're saying. Yung, you feel so vulnerable na, do you feel, pero may din, the loneliness in that, no?
Yeah. Pero alam mo, GB Boy, you're at least you're still young. There's still a lot of time ahead of you. Take your time lang. Kasi, I mean, even to this day, I know of people who are in their 30s, 40s, and still couldn't come out, no?
Ipa-out yan.
And yung iba may asawa. Yung iba may asawa.
Oo, yung iba may asawa. Diba? So, so take your time. When you're ready, well, we're here naman. If you need friends, we're here.
And we keep forgetting that na parang how like tayo at our positions na I'm out, my friends know, my parents know, I don't have any problems, and I'm watching Gameboys, I'm enjoying it, I'm loving it. But there are so many other people in a different side of the world na parang I can't come out, I can't even tell my close friends, my parents don't know, I have to act a certain way, and I'm loving this show. Na yung sinabi ni G-Boy na parang, GB-Boy na, I'm so jealous, na parang, oh my God, oo, na iba-iba tayo lahat, even diba? Even Anne, na parang, iba-iba tayo ng impact ng pinapanood natin, na parang, yung iba are happy because I can relate, yung iba are hopeful because sana yun din yung mangyari sa kanila in the future, yung iba is being informed of these new things na hindi nila naiintindihan before. So parang napaka-powerful lang nung idea and I hope GB Boy, whatever you're going through, this helps you then to process ano ba yung what could be rather than feel alone. Because actually, you can just reach out to us. Like we're all here. That's why we love creating this venue. Sorry, Sid.
Actually, totoo lang, GB Boy, huwag ka matakot sa mga, may mga Tita Susans talaga dyan sa mga. But konti lang yan. Like there are more people like the people here who
marami ring Mama Leila.
Marami ring
Tita Mayra.
Marami ring Mama
And
Leila.
at marami
din Kuya.
ay. Marami ring
ay.
Sobra.
Saka GB Boy, kung gusto mo lang kausapan, nandiyan naman sila Tito Gas.
Oo. DM lang. As in, nakikipag-usap talaga kami.
I remember when I was young too, because I'm an introvert and I don't really talk to anyone talaga. I keep to myself. I have a tita who's a madre, who's very
May literal
open-minded.
Tita Susan si Will.
Yeah, and then my
Noon
parents,
ka na lang nagtalataw.
my parents both have cancer and they already passed away, right? So this one is really close to me.
Did you, oh my God, nag-breakdown ka ba sa movie na to, Will? Feeling ko mag-breakdown ka dito.
Na-trigger siya kay Tita Susan, sobrang na-trigger siya kay Tita Susan.
Super. And then the breakdown of Gav. You know, if you feel that everything is against you. And when I was that young too, I felt like the only way for me to get out is to cut or poison myself talaga during that time, because I had no one to talk to, and I thought everybody was like my parents were a little bit religious too.
Yeah.
And then you have your tita as well na you're going to hell or something like that, right? And you must be with women. So that's why this one is really very close to me. And then with Tita Myra, with having cancer too, it brought so much memories. But during that time when I was young, I had no one to turn to talaga. I was all alone. But now you're actually here. There's this circle of network people. There's Twitter who are like really caring for other people, even though you're anonymous. But
exactly,
you know, they're
and we
willing
respect
to
your
talk.
anonymity.
Yeah, exactly.
Alam mo, actually, GB Boy, may friend kami, na-meet din namin in the field. Actually, magandang venue to for the youth like you na you feel vulnerable kasi you're not yet out, and then I get that yung kung wala yung pamilya ko who will support me, di ba? Ganun yun the fear of losing that.
Yeah.
Pero this BL community naman, it's so supportive. Magugulat ka yung iba dito, nagiging close friends. Alam mo, may level of closeness and may growth, may lalim din yung friendship that we've developed here. Parang it's magulat ka sa Twitter, maraming and then people it really helps them, like si Allen, di ba?
As in, exactly, like GB Boy, meron kaming friend, si Allen, that we haven't seen kung ano itsura niya. As in, we talk to him on a regular basis. We see his posts on Twitter. We always support him. We know what's happening in his life, but we don't know who he really is.
And he's also yung his family is may ganyan din, may Tita Susan vibes din yung family niya. Hindi siya tatanggapin if he's gay, ganyan. So he's kind of scared then. That's why he's anonymous. But even by being anonymous, even if he's anonymous online, may growth pa rin siya. Kumbaga, lumalakas because of all these digital connections na nabubuo niya sa BL community. Lumalakas din yung sense of self niya na even if it's just digital and we don't see each other's faces, iba pa rin yung nagawa sa kanya na yung kahit ano bang Tagalog nun? Basta yung sense of self niya lumalakas. Nakikita ko yung growth niya, nakakatuwa.
So like he graduated and like yung mga like updates about him without us even knowing full details. Yun lang, parang I'm really happy that siguro not just Gameboys but a lot of BL shows opened up these forums for people to meet each other and find people that they can talk to.
Especially the youth, it's the youth talaga that I always watch out for.
And also, G-Boy, it will get better kasi like for us, yung sa generation ni na Sid tsaka ni na
Wow!
Sarot lang.
Magka-batch tayo, Jero.
Generation kami ni GB Boy. Ano ka ba?
Ano generation yung Marshall?
No, when before we had the same, I cannot say the same, but we had struggles as well, coming to terms with ourselves. Pero look at us now, we're okay. We're old.
Look at us, we're old.
So yun, it will get better. And the difference before is that we didn't have the benefit of technology. We only get to interact with people face to face. Now with Zoom, with Twitter, with all these BL shows coming out, I think I don't want to say it will be easier for you guys. It's just, pero there are different opportunities for you to be able to come to terms with. There are more things that will help you, basically, to come to terms with yourself.
And not to remove the challenges, pero kasi sometimes even with social media, minsan worse din kasi you see a lot of things that you shouldn't be seeing. Pero just know that there are a lot of people out there that will help you and care about you.
Boy, where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Saan ka ulit? I forget. Batangas? Tama ba?
From Albay po.
Albay.
Oragon.
Iba-iba din eh. Honestly, sometimes hindi ko din how it is in the other regions eh. Ano ba dyan? Do you see a gay community there?
Hindi ko sure. Hindi man kasi ako pala socialize pa. Mahirap pa kasi. Tapos magsi-second year college, hindi ko pa na-experience kung how the community like sa college. Kasi magkaiba man in high school. Kaya.
And lalo na ngayon that everybody's online. Hindi siya yung parang physical na magkikita kayo. So it's harder to get to know people.
Or can I say something?
Sorry.
For G-Boy lang. Hopefully, may matutunan ka sa experience ng friend ko. Like, until now, tagal na namin magkaibigan at until now, hindi niya talaga inamin sa amin na he is a gay. Pero kami lahat na friends niya, we are concluding that he is a gay. Ngayon, he is still hiding himself. Ngayon, nag-asawa siya. And comes to be, nagkapag-asawa siya. Friend din namin. Tapos, nagkaanak siya. Feeling namin, hindi niya yun anak. Kasi, hindi naman talaga sila magkamukha or something iba. Na-conclude namin. So, yung nangyari is, parang, lang siya. So, pinanindigan niya talaga yun just to hide himself na hindi siya gay. Or para mapatunayan niya siguro sa amin or sa family niya na talagang he's a real man. So, umalis siya. Tapos nagpunta siya ng Manila, naiwan niya yung wife niya dito sa amin tsaka yung anak niya. A year, mga 2 years, hindi siya umuwi. I don't know kung hindi siya uuwi or hindi siya happy or something. Happy siya dun sa malayo kasi kung ano yung ginagawa niya that make him happy. So, tagal siyang bago umuwi dito sa amin. Yung nangyari, G-Boy, is yung wife niya nagkaanak din sa iba.
Complicated story na to.
Tas nagkaanak siya sa iba. Tapos nalaman niya, alam mo ba, pinanindigan niya talaga. Alam niya na yung asawa niya may ibang karelasyon pero umuwi siya, tinanggap niya lahat yung nangyari sa asawa niya. Yung anak ng asawa niya, tinanggap niya that siya yung ama na nagsama sila just to hide himself. Na kaya na lalaki siya. Na para lang mapanindigan niya na lalaki talaga siya. Ganun yung ginawa niya. So, parang niloko na siya lahat-lahat. Pero since ayaw niyang mag-come out, na nasa tingin niya na yung desisyon niya, tama sa tingin niya na yung makapag-asawa siya ng babae, hiding himself that he is a gay. So, mas talagang better na mag-come out ka in the sense na parang para maging hindi yung complicated yung life mo, na magiging happy ka in all the way.
Right.
Habang
to put that into context, and Gus, Sid, and Jude, and Will, you can help me out here. Coming out kasi is very it's complicated, it's hard, and it's a personal choice, ganyan. So, yung siguro yung sa situation ng friend mo ay it's probably, and I don't know the backstory kasi medyo complicated yung alam mo yun. And we don't really know exactly what happened, but I think based from what you told us, it's his choice. And I think if it's his choice not to come out, then that's his choice. Wala tayong pwedeng sabihin doon, wala tayong pwedeng gawin. And I know there are probably things that we think about kasi 'di ba, that's typical of a Filipino, 'di ba, na parang yung mga people natin, yung mga people around us, yung mga kapitbahay natin, people that we know, we have assumptions, and alam mo, we sometimes talk about it. I think that's one thing that we sometimes need to eliminate. Kasi complicated kasi siya eh. Now, if someone naman wants to come out, then that's also good. Alam mo yon. And that's also the choice of the person. And I think the better way of saying na it's better for you to come out is that we'll be here to help in whatever your decision will be. I think that's the better way of facing it, 'di ba? Instead of telling people na I think it's better for you to come out, 'di ba? Parang
actually, to add lang kay Jerome, ako personally, and I've said this on Karat Hour several times, I don't necessarily believe that you have to come out. You know, it's about living your truth. You coming out is not to get validation from others, but to validate yourself. To share your truth with other people that you want to share it with. 'Di ba? Ito ako, I'm telling you guys that I'm this person and I'd like to share it with you. It's not about you validating me and my existence. The only person who can validate your existence is yourself. Okay? Ikaw lang makakapagsabi na you are valid sa sarili mo. Masarap pakinggan sa iba, pero hindi mo kailangang mapakinggan yan. Ang kailangan mong pakinggan yan sa sarili mo. And once you've done that, you don't need to come out. You just need to live your best life.
And I think actually looking at it in a different perspective, yung friend ni Ai, what if that's what he wants in his life?
Exactly.
Parang it could be that siguro because of the coming out kasi it's in a way parang becoming it's the best scenario, meaning if you're able to come out, it's always the best scenario. Pero what if in the perspective of the friend of Ai na parang no, I'll be in this relationship, paninindigan ko tong mga anak na kahit hindi sa akin, I'll live this life that people think na hindi ko dapat nililive, pero masaya ako. Baka ganun din kasi yung nangyayari. Pero syempre, in the better sense, we would wanna be able to live our ideal life. So depende pa rin siya dun sa person. For GB, ito nga I got this from an ally mom din from TikTok. One advice that she would always give young generation who wants to come out.
Bagets yung TikTok.
TikTokerist ako eh. Hindi, pero yung one advice that she would give if people would ask kung kailan dapat mag-out, especially for younger people, if like let's say you're still living with your parents, don't come out. Lalo na ngayon, wag ka munang lumabas if you know that you coming out will have a very negative effect on your life na pwede kang let's say ma-ostracize ng other people, pwede kang ma-kick out, pwede kang, diba? If it's dangerous for you, don't. But once you're at the level, ang i-aspire mo is i-goal mo sa sarili mo na I have to be independent to get to a point that I can fend for myself. I can, na parang ready ako na if ever something happens na let's say ma-disown ako ng family, which hindi ko naman sinasabi that's the reality, pero it could be something that could happen, pero just ready ka lang na parang kung mangyari man yun, I can fend for myself, I can live by myself, I can find opportunities by myself. So no judgment if people, kahit sabihin nila na parang baklang-bakla naman yan, ba't hindi pa mag-out? No. Because lalo na ngayon, we understand that feminine men are not necessarily gay. There are a lot of straight feminine men. So don't think about that kasi baka mamaya GB boy, iniisip mo, kasi baka nape-pressure ako kasi baka people are looking at me a certain way. No, because wala naman eh. Some straight men are actually feminine.
Let them look at you that way.
Also,
that's not on you. That's on them.
Sharing na rin kasi nag-share na rin. Kasi ako, actually, I'm not yet out.
Ay, oh my God! Ano to? Ma-upload to? Do I blur you out?
I don't care. Yeah, actually, I don't care. Kasi actually, I'm bi.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, but all my relationships were women. I'm 35 years old, pero parang recently lang talaga. Yeah. I know.
Magkakabatch tayo.
Well, pero I'm just coming in terms na talagang ngayon ko lang nare-recognize that I'm attracted to both. And ang naging realization ko kasi, nagiging problem ko yun sa mga past relationship ko kasi I'm not being 100% me. Hindi na truthful sa mga naging relationship ko.
Yes.
So, pero sa akin kasi, yun nga, parang I don't have a reason to come out.
No.
But to myself lang na, ayun, na, di ba, acceptance na ganun talaga yung
you are.
Quality ko. Yeah. So, yeah. Kaya, kung ma-upload man to, may makilala sa akin, I don't care. Pero yun lang.
Pag may makaya sa'yo, sabi mo kami.
Gas.
Pero, alam mo, yun nga parang like what with Ram is doing. Sorry, GB Boy kasi parang...
Hindi natin sinasagot talaga yung tanong ni GB Boy.
Pero, I think it's important din. I feel like marami dun sa viewers ng Gameboys.
Yeah.
And etong these stan accounts. Kasi we've encountered this a lot of times in our reaction videos, in Kalat R sometimes, na even if you are not, parang you're not pressured to come out at all. Feeling mo, naalala ko yung feeling, okay na ba GB Boy, nag-ano na kami, nag-advise na kami. Kasi this is just also for the youth.
For us.
For yeah. Parang you don't have to come out. Walang pressure sa'yo mag-come out or for the closet people. But I think it's important for your person, like ikaw, to have a space where you feel like you are accepted. Whether it's just digital, whether it's just one friend, at least you have a space where you are accepted. And then kapitan mo yun. You don't have to listen to other people, the Tita Susans, or what other people might think, or yung pressure to come out to your family kasi do I come out now? Yung sinasabi ni Gus na when is that right time to come out? Mafe-feel mo yun kasi pag nabuo mo na yung sarili mo na okay, tanggap ko na ako, like yung buo ka na as yourself, you won't feel, wala nang fear mamawala yung fear eventually kung yung fear mo na of judgment, mawawala yun pag your sense of self is strong. So you may have your stan account, ang daming friendships na nangyayari.
Sobra.
Stan accounts, ang dami. And then these connections are still real. Nung GSP, when that happened, ang daming stan accounts na parang even these stan accounts, even if we don't see their pictures, may mga nakaka-DM ako na malalim yung mga usapan namin, and they're just stan accounts, but they're real people So even if you talk amongst the fandom or tayo, like this is what the shows naman do They bring us together, diba? Iba-ibang reasons nga tayo. Si Ai, she wanted to know more about the community. Understand the community. GB Boy, your reason is like what you said na parang this is your space to understand and to be yourself, I guess. Si Alay Ma'am ay ano na siya, BL ano na yan?
Connoisseur.
So alam mo yun, I hope you don't feel you're alone. Yung worry ko especially, alam mo, honestly, I don't know how it is din kasi it's so refreshing to hear the POV of people. Iba din kasi sa regions Kasi iba din yung kung paano yung
may cultural aspect.
May cultural aspect na iba na because may shows na ganito. Feeling ko din, let me know na lang guys especially for the people who are in like Mindanao or Visayas. Iba din kasi, please educate me on this kasi feeling ko din is it harder than ba to find connections with people from the community? Ganun ba siya? Is it more difficult? GB Boy, ikaw,
parang nafe-feel ko parang nako-corner kung feeling ko kung nasa parang urban place ako, feeling ko mas ma-exercise ko yung sarili ko. The mentality kasi of being ang Oragon para sa Bikilan is very powerful. Tapos in a sense din kasi I have a doubt also of having friends or to socialize because I have also a former friend na Risa din that's the reason why.
May Risa ka?
May Risa na may Susan pa. San ka pa?
Wow. Cairo!
Nag-game stream ka rin.
Mag-game stream ka na.
Pearl yun nga
Dito kami lahat, we can be a Pearl.
We can be a Mommy Layla.
Dito kami lahat.
I can be a Kuya London.
Paris here, Paris.
Paris, tutulog lang.
Yan lang yan eh.
Ako, 22 lang ako. I can be a Terrence. Wow!
May I can be a Tita Susan in a good version.
Yes.
Yes.
Yung may character development at
Pero kasi nga, like, even, like, none of us are perfect. Like, I'm sure, like, all of us would have our own faults pa rin until now. And, pero yun lang, like, know that people are out there. I'm happy that you have that one person, GB Boy, na meron kang na mag-usapan. Pero I'm not sure naman if that person is fully capable then to provide you the support that you need. But you have all these people. Ayun, you have ilan na ba tayo dito? You have this number of people that you can actually reach out to.
Yeah, we have our group DM. Alam mo yun, also a safe space for people.
So, kailangan mo lang ng kausap, kailangan mo lang na i-process yung isang napanood mo, may nangyari sa'yo na gusto mo lang pag-usapan. We're very much open to that, and our different perspectives may help you, hindi lagi may help you, but hopefully that the comfort that you have people that you can run to, like every Saturday we have kalat hours. Minsan wala lang kwenta yung mga pinag-uusapan namin. Minsan you can actually just ask a question. We appreciate that if people ask questions in kalat hours, and doon mo makikilala yung mga random na magkaka-classmates. Classmates yung tawag nila sa isa't isa. Sila Joy na parang na sila mismo may sarili na silang chat group na hindi namin alam, nag-uusap-usap sila. So yun lang, you get to find these people, you get to find your friends. Malay mo, makahanap ka pa ng love life.
It's Ron, may question.
Andito lang kami.
Oh.
Yeah. Ron, ano yung
sorry, Ron.
Nakamute ka.
Wala, share lang ako rin kay J-Boy. Alam ko, naintindihan ko si J-Boy ako, I'm 47 years old and I'm still not out.
Wow!
At the end of the day, siguro ang importante is yung sarili mo, kung masaya ka. Sarili mo. Ewan ko kasi para sa akin kasi hindi ko na kailangan mag-out. Feeling ko sa pamilya ko, alam nila, pero hindi siya na-discuss. Parang hindi na ako na, parang hindi lang ako tinatanong tawag dito, directly. Are you gay or not? Hindi. Kasi syempre I'm 47, walang asawa. Hindi nila alam if I'm in a relationship or not. So parang ganun ba? Parang siguro sa sarili mo na lang. At the end of the day, ano bang magpapasaya sa'yo? Kung masaya ka hiding na hindi ka mag-out, then that's good.
Okay.
Kung meron kang sa sarili mo na feeling mo na gusto mong lumabas and gusto mong isigaw sa mundo who you are, then yun yung gawin mo. Diba? Sobrang kasi actually ikaw maswerte ka kasi nasa digital age. Meron ganito. Kasi during the time na 20 years old ako, walang ganito. It was way harder. Sobrang hirap. Kaya sobrang actually gusto kong magpasalamat sa lahat ng tao nandito From BL Bros, kay Gus, kay Will. Kasi marami ako natutunan sa kanila. Hindi ako nagsasalita pag nasa kalat hours or pag nakikinig ako or nagko-comment sa ng reactions ng BL Bros. Pero ang dami kong natututunan sa inyo from everybody. And parang in a way, parang mga friends ko na rin kayo. Parang gano'n. So, yun lang po.
Nagiging din kami, to be honest, naging attached din kami sa like mga nanonood sa BL community. Ano mo, naalala pala? Yes, go Joy.
Yung may nag-DM sa'yo, gusto daw niya mag-join.
Ano yun?
May nag-DM daw sa'yo, gusto mag-join.
May nag-DM sa akin. Okay, sure.
At saka like for me, GB Boy, yung coming out ko was out of siguro necessity. Kasi I had to come out to my parents because nag-aaway kami lagi. Because I was hiding something. Like I know my parents love me. I know my parents know about me. Alam ko parang in their minds, they know that I'm gay. Pero kasi, since I was hiding something from them, lagi kami nag-aaway. Pag may tinatanong sila sa akin, ano ba yan? Si Joy. Pag may tinatanong sila sa akin, lagi akong pasigaw sumagot. Kasi nga, I was hiding something. So when I came out to them, I needed to come out to them because I needed for them to know that I know that they know. Na parang ano kami, na parang we are on the same page. Pero hi Ann. Pero I only did that because I needed to. Pero if you don't need to, if there's no if you feel naman na walang benefit yung coming out sa'yo for that specific situation, you don't have to. Pero yung tama si Ram na you have to come out to yourself first. You have to know yourself first. Kasi baka mamaya nag-come out ka hindi pa pala ready, or nag-come out ka yung pala, kasi like there are some people who come out as bisexual, yung pala they're gay, or there are people who come out as lesbian, yung pala they're trans, which is fine.
I have friends who have come out several times. I'm a gay man. I'm now trans. Or suddenly I'm gay. No, I'm bi. No, I'm pan. So it's really a
process.
A discovery, it's a process. Pero alam mo na nung din ako na pag-usapan namin ni Will and Gusto in one of the calendars. Kasi nakita ko din yung perspective of Adam boyfriend who passed away, never came out to his family. Ako yung nag-out sa boyfriend niya nung wake niya kasi nag-eulogy. In-invite nila ako mag-eulogy daw ako as the partner. O di, nag-eulogy ako as the partner. So nalaman ng family niya. So nakita ko din yung side na someone who didn't come out to his family, and now the family is discovering this entirely different side to their brother, their son, their cousin na they didn't know. Parang nalaman na lang nila after the fact, wala na si William. So parang if kung may nakikinig ba ng video na to or whatever, I think I then also, it will help parang versus talking about them na if, bakla ba to, he should come out. Gets ko naman yun na parang
you want to know kasi.
It's simpler kasi to come out ka na lang, ganyan. Pero the tricky part is, how do you encourage them to come out without confronting them, diba? That's the hard part. Honestly, ano yun kasi may microaggressions, meron ding micro support. I don't know what. Kumbaga, the opposite of microaggression. Yes, parang if they hear, syempre nandito sa Manila, di ba? But for other people na you may know, or people here who are not gay and want other people to know that you support them, pwede ka naman, you can talk about like Gameboys, or you can talk about whatever, a BL show, or like you can, affirmations, micro-affirmations. Pwede namang through micro-affirmations, subtly you can show them na hey, like maintindihan ko if you want to come out, alam mo yun, without confronting them.
Without directly. Like kunyari nga, parang
kumbaga you're creating a space where feeling nila they will be accepted.
Like kunyari meron kang friend na you feel na sige, sabihin natin, you're assuming that is gay. Pero gusto mong mabigyan sa ng opportunity. You don't have to ask them, pero you have to tell them, oh, you know what? I heard about this, let's say, gay person. Sobrang nakakabilib yung mga gay people, no? Yung parang yung paramdam lang.
Fake na fake yung kay Gus, pero sana mas believable.
Hindi kasi, hindi parang gano'n, na parang yung parang you're trying to open that situation, pero don't expect them to biglang, ay, by the way, I'm gay. Diba? It's not gonna happen. Pero maramdaman lang nila na parang, ay, may mga tao pala na pag narinig nila to, okay lang.
Kumbaga, you're creating a safe space lang for them.
Kasi naramdaman ko yun sa mom ko. When, like, I don't think naman she was doing micro-affirmations, pero kasi she would talk with her friends and they would talk positively about this gay instructor sa gym yung mom ko before. Sa gay instructor sa gym na sobrang impressed sila na parang like gay people are like this and like that. Na parang ako, okay, I hear that from my mom. So ibig sabihin, if I come out to my mom, it might be okay because wala siyang nasabing negative about gay people. So yung mga ganun lang. For the people who are straight here who wants, or even not straight, but for people who want to help people to come out if necessary. Pero again, hindi naman siya necessary. Pero yun lang, micro-affirmation if you can. Pero, JB Boy, nakikinig ka ba? Or baka mamaya na-overwhelm ka na sa lahat ng pinagsasabi namin.
Ito advice na ka.
Oo nga eh. Ayan. Hi,
Naging
Ann.
lovingly yours na tayo.
Naging lovingly yours. Hi, Ann. Sorry, Ann. Napunta na kami sa sa mga topic of after effects ng Game Boys.
Personal, personal sharing. Close na yun. Barkada na.
Pero Ann, kung meron kang gustong ilabas about the Game Boys movie,
yes, anong feeling
mo? Kasi baka yun yung kailangan nating, ito yung space to do that.
Hindi pa natin na-answer yung Terrence question.
Ay, sige, sagutin natin yung kay...
Ano mo natin kay Ann? Para
actually nainom ko na siya, nakatulog na ako for 8 hours, thank goodness. Hindi kasi natulog ng mga 2 days. Alam ni Ate Joyan, magkausap kami, tinulugan niya ako sa Zoom. Nag-inom pa kami. Wala, lang ako, na overwhelm kasi, di ba, actually na pinag-uusapan namin yun na sabi ko, mag-US siya, tapos nagkatotoo. So parang sabi ko, bakit? Yun lang, nastress ako kasi hindi naman siya relationship, pero I had things in the Philippines na hindi ko na tinuloy dahil
you had to go to
I had to go. I knew way before I left that I'm going. So parang lahat ng may magtatry na makipag-relationship, I was like, no thanks. Kasi feeling ko it won't work. Tapos gagawin nila. So, I hate you guys. Not pala tinry.
Yung frustrate. Pero hindi kasi ngayon, di ba? Like, going back to episode 13 of... Kailan ba naglasing si Kai ulit? 13. Episode 13. Yung ninormalize nila yung LDR. Like, Mama Leila said, LDR, it happens. LDR happens. If it's an LDR, hindi naman siya negative kagad. Kasi tayo meron tayong preconceived notion na pag LDR, hindi nag-work. Lalo na ngayon, ang dami kayang mga nagkaroon ng relationship sa LDR, pero bakit ako wala pa rin? But anyway.
Pero diba? LDR relationship.
Pero si Gab kasi baligtad supposed to be, diba? Papalis siya, pero dumating si Cairo. So, hindi na siya dapat tutuloy. So, pinili niya si Cairo instead na umalis.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon lang, nag-iba lang ng sitwasyon.
Pero very interesting yung sinabi ni Ann, ha? Parang sinabi niyo, Ann, di ba, na parang na-figure out niyo na baka umalis si Gav. Kasi nga, di ba, parang obvious naman na, or it was established naman na nasa States yung parents, or nasa States yung mga kamag-anak. Yung mga kamag-anak dun sa series. Yeah. And it's interesting. Hindi ko naisip yun.
Tsaka alam mo, sama din yung, yung si John ata yung may prediction na may sakit.
Ay, talaga? Wow.
Sakit nga dun sa Yung iyak ni Gav was for someone, actually, ang sabi niya, may namatay.
Mamatay.
Yeah, lahat tayo, di ba? May namatay. Sino yan? Ano yan?
Pearl paalam.
Pero, yung nakakatawa, yung nakakatawa lang kasi yung ibang theory ng ibang tao, kasi ika-cut off na sa Samana. Sabi ko, bakit yun yung naisip nyo?
Hindi po to,
iniisip
hindi
pa rin
po
yung
to...
New York. Pero kasi parang nung dumating si Tita Susan, kala ko siya yung kamag-anak talaga. So, hindi pala.
Ayun nga, diba?
So, pambudol si Tita Susan
Oo nga. Susan Africa kasi.
Pero kasi like yun, naisip namin, sige, kung namatay si Tita Susan, bakit ako iiyak? Ang sama ko yun, no?
Hindi iniiyakan si Tita Susan.
Or inisip ko na lang, kung itatakwil ako na Tita Susan, bakit ganun pa rin yung iyak ko? Kasi dahil siya na lang yung kamag-anak ni Tapos nakalimutan ko, wait, may tita pala siya sa New York. Yeah. So parang, alam daming
Yes. Joey, ikaw ba si Sam ng Bullist Vampire?
Yes.
Isa lang kayo? Ano ba yun?
Joey.
Okay.
Sorry, kasi I would just like to share kasi you're talking about LDR. I am in an LDR relationship.
Ikaw na.
Grabe yung bitterness ka.
Ikaw na.
And it works.
Okay. Yeah.
Hanap muna ako.
Guys, we are the OFW capital of the world. There are a lot of families who are in LDR. So it really works.
Kaya parang in reality, parang hindi naman talaga siya ganun ka...
Pero kasi, naintindihan ko din yung kay Gab tsaka kay Kai kasi it's young love. You want to be together. You want, alam mo yun, physically together. Yeah, mahirap din yun. Yeah.
And Gav is such a sexual creature.
Wait. Speaking of touch lang, sino para ang nabitin dun sa almost kiss ni Terence at ni Wesley? Naiinis ako rin.
Ako. I'm expecting
another show sana.
Season 2 na.
Season 2. Kalma lang, guys. Kalma. Kasi ang cute lang talaga na parang hindi ko na-expect na bigla siya itutulak ni Terence. Parang, kala mo ha? Bigla, ito yung gusto mo? Ito ba yung gusto mo?
I'm getting ready na nga for them to kiss.
Segue into GB Boys original question.
Na nawala na tayo.
Ang dami kasi pwedeng mangyari for like nag-meet sila sa grinder. Let's say or
alter whatever.
Ang daming pwedeng mangyari. Daming they're young boys.
Pero GB boy, be careful like Outer World and Grinder World and Tinder World is not always the safest.
Yes.
Pero,
please, yes.
Pero
be careful lang din.
It's just be careful. Parang,
be careful lang lagi.
Especially when you're young, parang you will latch on to whatever, diba? Parang...
Naalala ko na naman si Mimi, na every week may boyfriend, tas nag-break, tas may boyfriend, tas mag-break. Sabi ko, Mimi, ano ba yung pinagpupuntahan mo? Meron kasi kaming viewers sa Kalat Hours. Parang, hi Tito Gas, may jowa na ako na ganyan. Talaga wow, tas next week break na sila. Following week may jowa na naman sa ulit. Sabi ko, ano ba yan, Mimi, mag-iingat ka mas pinagagawa mo.
For Terence and Wesley naman, I think there will be conflict. I just don't know what it would be. I think i-explore nila yung
family ni Terence.
Or it could be Achilles.
Achilles talaga. It will be Achilles.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be the three of them. I think parang what
I hope not nga rin.
Parang hindi.
I hope not. Kasi one by the end of the movie, it seems like it's already a season.
Yeah.
Pero that cannot be the end. Kasi it's possible. Okay. So Terence and Wesley are together. They're happy. Pero of course there will be conflict. It's also very possible na Terence would probably talk to Achilles, tapos they would, alam mo yon, magkakaroon ng something.
Ang feeling the plot seed that they planted was, it's generally physical attraction.
Yeah.
Wala pa silang wala pa sila nung
walang depth na masyado.
Wala pang depth. So,
pero kasi parang one storyline kasi na hindi pa nila natatakal is yung parents disowning children. So I think that's a storyline that they will go with Terence.
With Terence.
Pero yun kasi
I think that's what drove Terence actually to go there.
Yeah.
Kaya hindi pumalag sila Cairo kasi gets nila yung story ni Terence from before.
Good night, Somnambulist Vampire Joey.
Good night, Joey.
Yeah. Pero
Thank you.
Thank
you everyone.
Bye. Pero I think the three, Achilles, Wesley, and Terence, they have alt Gameboys. Then you have that very significant confrontation scene in the movie. I think they will explore that more. On whatever, kung ano man yung gagawin nila or capacity, kung ano yung context, it may be different. Well, we trust naman the idea first and Ash to write beautifully and creatively. So, I think i-explore nila yan kasi that's, kahit na sabihin mo Western Union, there's always Achilles. Or, it's also possible na they explore that, then eventually there would be someone else for Achilles. Parang ganun.
Pero yun nga, kasi I think they will not make Achilles an afterthought. Kasi the way that people saw Achilles, especially out Gameboys, everybody was so excited. Everybody was so excited that we finally have a femme gay character in this universe.
Well, maybe naman Achilles Fonzie.
Ayun nga
may sweet dati si Sir Percy, si surgeon, di ba? Achilles is one of a kind, parang ganyan, doesn't need the love team, parang ganun, parang...
parang sinabi nila, parang
may flirting yung dalawa. So, alam mo yun.
And then, tsaka pinakita nila yung the whole fact na nagsabi, may cute nung nag-react si Fonzie kay So, baka naman that they will go.
At saka yung scene na nakita ni Achilles yung dalawa, si Terrence and si Wesley. Tapos yung parang yung aura na ba't hindi ako yung pinili? Parang alam mo yung aura na vibe niya, maraming nakaka-relate doon eh. Alam mo yun.
Can we just say, and napag-usapan din namin to ni Will, ang galing nung either direction or ng acting ni Terrence saka ni Wesley. Remember nung nakita ni Terrence saka ni Wesley si Achilles, yung face ni Terrence versus sa face ni Wesley. Si Wesley was like smiling, parang okay, sino yan? Tapos si Terrence yung dread na parang sabi ko,
tapos bumitaw siya.
Oo, tapos bumitaw siya na parang sabi ko, oh my God, that yung nuances na ganun, that yung detail na ganun, I know it obviously should be the case when that's the situation, pero parang for these actors to be able to do that, parang okay, the direction is really good and these actors
actually even that my favorite subtle acting moment was Pearl, yung ayaw.
Oo, yung ayaw niya, oh my God, ano no.
Ganun si Pearl,
Oo, kasi parang reality yun, parang maghihiwalay na naman tayong tatlo.
Oo. Pero yun yung sayang kasi kung hindi mo napanood yung season 1, hindi mo maintindihan bakit yung reaction niya. Sayang.
Tama.
Sino si Pearl? Ano ba yung significance sa buhay natin?
Feeling close siya, ganun. Diba?
Oo. Gusto niyo ba parang kasi magto-12 midnight na. Pero ayoko din mag-rush ng everyone. Gusto ko mag-rundown ng like just like yung what you liked about the movie.
Sige, maganda.
Para at least everyone gets to talk. Tapos parang wrap up na.
Sige, huli na lang tayo. Unahin natin yung mga ano.
Okay.
Yeah.
JK, ikaw. Gusto mo mauna?
Sige, Fred.
Gusto ko yung may pencil.
Parang
ako.
Again, si JK ang nakahuli ng QR code. Iba si JK. Tinalo mo ako. Tinalo mo ako sa Easter egg.
Akala ko yun yung mga Easter eggs na sinasabi.
Hindi ko na napansin yun. Kasi ang bilis lang kasi.
Pero pa isa.
JK. Ito version natin ng yung mga lumalabas sa movie house. Tapos ini-interview.
Ganda ba? Maganda.
Isa pa, share ko lang yung isa. Napansin niyo yung di ba yung naghiwalay sila dun sa last scene? Nakita niya yung sa ticket din. Magkaiba sila ng oras. Alas 12 ng madaling araw si Gab. Tapos si Kai ay alas 9 ng umaga. Paano sila ba't sila nagsabay umalis?
Oo, baka yun yung available flight pero may window, no? May mahaba.
Magkaiba sila ng
traffic.
Iniisip ko kung kung July 28 sila umalis or hindi,
diretso
lang.
29 July 29 yata.
No, diretso lang.
Sorry.
Go JK.
Siguro yung nagustuhan ko doon, syempre yung friendship nila lahat. Saka natuwa ako dun sa, alam mo yung parang, syempre sa simula, yung ex nung partner mo ngayon, makakasundo mo.
Oo.
Diba? Parang medyo, parang hindi siya ganun ka, paano ba nasabi? Parang hindi siya ganun ka-common. Parang pag ex na nung partner mo, ay, ayoko kita maging kaibigan. Pero dahil din nga sa pinagdadaanan nila, naiintindihan ni Kai, yung nararamdaman ni Terence. So, yun. Nakakatuwa. Saka yung huling scene talaga, nung umiyak din si Terence, parang hindi siya scripted. Parang okay matapos na yung pelikula.
Yun yung last scene na sinut nila, right? Yun yata yung last scene.
Parang lahat natural. Kaya siguro yung iyak nila talagang hindi mapapantayan talaga. So, ayoko nang ganun nung mga naghihiwalay. yung mga I hate goodbyes.
Yeah.
Pero sabi nga, hindi naman mangyayari yun.
Yeah.
Kung walang reason. Yun lang.
Sige, who's next?
Ron. How about you, Ron?
Yes po.
What did you like about the movie most?
Siguro yung
Saka message na rin to idea first.
Ayun, JK pala. JK muna. Anong message
JK,
mo
may message ka to idea first or whatever. Kasi they watch this eh. Kasi Elmer hiningi ito, so parang...
Ay, talaga ba?
Message sa idea first. Siguro keep up the good work. Yun lang talaga. Wala na akong masabi. Hands down talaga ako sa idea first. Kasi simula pa lang, ang una ko napanood sa kanilang movie ay ang babaeng allergic sa wifi. 2 beses, 3 beses kong pinanood. Same feels, same yung iyak. At yung part 2, inaabangan ko na.
Ron.
Ikaw. What did you like about the movie? And then your message to idea first.
Siguro yung buong movie talaga is entirely sobrang galing nung pagkakatahi nila nung continuation ng story. So parang lahat nung everything about it sobrang ganda. Wala akong mapili na yun yung pinakagusto ko.
What resonated with you most from
siguro pinaka siguro na tumatak lang siguro yung Tita Susan part. Kasi halos lahat naman siguro tayo meron ganun, diba? So parang meron kang part of you parang naging mo siya. Parang meron akong ganito meron akong pinsan or somebody sa kakilala mo na ganun sa'yo. So yun. Pero kung ano yung nagustuhan ko sa movie itself, yun. Wala talagang walang tapon. Tapos sa idea first, sobra the best kayo. Ang galing-galing nung storytelling nyo. Hindi lang for mga LGBTQ stories, pati sa mga ibang stories na ginagawa nila. So, more power sa kanila. Congratulations.
And Andy.
Me, what I love about the movie, yung hindi, joke.
Yung daw? Yung alin?
Ulit. What I liked about the movie is hindi sila natakot sa fans na kasi the fans are expecting that they will end up together, they're happily or blah blah blah, but no, they showed the reality na it's not necessarily na magkahiwalay kayo, hindi na there's yung buhay naman, hindi naman siya nahihinto lang pag nag-end na yung credits. There's still more story to tell. So yun yung nagustuhan ko. Tsaka parang with that, hindi ka na ubusan ng hope na something's gonna happen. You can think it in your mind or you can hope for another season. Baka this season okay na. Message sa idea first.
Or whoever, kung sino man sa cast or any.
Actually, sa cast, Kitch, I love you, joke.
Shoot your shot. Yeah.
Diba? Hindi, actually, sa idea first, saka sa reactor, really thank you kasi ang dami nagsasabi na it might be an exaggeration, but no. They have really saved a lot of lives. Like the past year has been very difficult. A lot of self-discovery, a lot of people that I cut off from my life na yak ako. Basta yun, yung may nilook forward to ka every Saturday or Sunday or like this na, ilo-look forward ko. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-give up kasi manunod pa ako ng Gameboys na movie or this Saturday, okay lang yan, manunod akong Kalat Hours. People think na ang babaw, pero kasi may mga tao na yun lang talaga yung pinangahawakan. So, yun. Thank you. Kaya naiyak na naman.
Love you, and
soft R's. Wait, babasahin ko lang yung yung kay Marcus Desner, nag-send siya sa chat. Di ako sure. Siya yung may Gameboys poster na avatar. Sabi ni Marcos, what I like about the movie is yung paano nag-handle ni Coco yung parts ni Gab. Lahat ng crying scene. True, grabe yung acting. Grabe talaga yung acting ni Coco. Ang lalim. And then, it's our first time talaga. We've had glimpses of Gab's more vulnerable side before. Pero ito talaga yung grabe. Grabe yung
yung bulong moments, yung naririnig, yung parang nakukulob yung tenga niya. Parang wow.
Kasi honestly, I remember that moment yung anxiety. It's almost similar to when we were in the closet, yung parang
lahat naririnig mo.
You don't know what people are saying or the anxiety what people are saying around. And then, ang message niya, maraming salamat Idea First for giving us Gameboys. And para sa mga namimirata at spoilers, nakabantay kami sa inyo.
Bro!
May nag-follow sa akin sa TikTok. Tapos pag-open ko ng profile niya, yung profile niya puro Gameboy Season 1.
Ay, oh my God.
So ginawa ko, minessage ko si Nia from Idea First Work. Ganyan.
In-upload sa TikTok?
In-upload sa TikTok yung mga episodes.
Pwede pala yung long form.
That's not how you
putol.
your love for the movie, guys. That's not your love for the movie.
Tapos meron pa siya, Road to 1,200. Talaga lang. Anyway, so
next. GB Boy.
Yeah, add ko lang pala, parang may Easter egg, low-key lang sa mga reactors. Kung napansin nyo. If hindi nyo napansin, first yung kay Achilles, yung right in front of my salad, parang kay Revelant. Yun.
Ay, hindi, saan yun? It's a well-known. Actually, sige, hindi siya
porn.
Hindi siya may porn kasi.
Porn
kasi.
From men.com.
May porn. Yes, Jude. May porn kasi na parang merong nag-sex sa harap. Tapos yung girl, not in front of my salad. Tapos naging joke na lang siya. So naging meme na lang siya. Pero ginagamit nga ni Revel.
Reference.
Na parang na-remind lang ako kay Rev. Tapos second yung kay na-remind din ako kay Kuya isa sa nakalimutan ko yun.
Ano yan, GB Boy? Ulit?
Na-remind ako sa Kuya
Mother Superior ata yun.
Si Carl. Superiora.
Kuya Carl.
Hindi naman sa Chay. I don't think Easter egg yun.
Low-key lang. Na-remind ko lang yung kasi na-miss ko yung cycle ng like rewatch, reactor, tapos wait again. Tapos what I like about the movie is how they tackle yung parang key ingredients in a relationship. First, yung communication, yung open communication nila sa isa't isa. How they handled, how they grow from the first season na much different from this movie. And second, the importance of understanding their different circumstances they are facing. Kaya yun, parang it gives parang a hope also to may mga relationship that has doubt, parang na hindi nila alam gagawin with their relationship. And lastly, yung message ko lang sa Idea First is sana sila na lang yung longest airing teleserye in the
hindi na probinsyano.
Tatawid ng makaklar.
Para araw-araw na natin And they created kasi a space for the outer world na hindi kayang to face the real world. Kaya I am very grateful and appreciative for that. Thank you. And thank you for this opportunity, Kuya Sid.
Yes, GB Boy.
Oh my God, thank you GB Boy for sharing din your story. It's a good reminder din for kaming mga 2 years older. Na there's youth that we have to kasi honestly as a parang
elder
kuya parang I feel like it's part of our responsibility to help the younger generation to make it easier for you guys na wag daanan yung mga pinagdaanan namin kasi yun naman talaga dapat parang it should be easier down the line, di ba? As the generations come. Wait, babasahin ko. May message din dito si Kopiko Panda. Ang short naman ng message mo, Kopiko Panda. Ang nagustuhan daw niya sa movie yung nakita niyang POV ng life ni Gab. Totoo. It's a side. Kasi
Gab-centric.
Oo, Gab-centric. Kasi season 1 mas Kai-centric talaga.
Oo.
Tapos na-balance out talaga ng season. Sobrang realize na nung dalawang characters na to. Imagine nyo na lang the next season or kasi these two are seasons.
Gameboys 30 daw.
Oo nga.
Sabi ni Tito.
Nina Dea, ito yung message niya. Ang gusto niya sa movie, yung growth ng characters at yung realness ng story. Idea first, sana mas masenso pa kayo para makakamit kayo ng mas marami pang series or movies with good story.
Yes.
Kung may pera tayo, let's rewatch. Ako,
Yes.
Buy more tickets if you
buy
can.
more tickets. Libre nyo yung friends nyo to tickets. I don't
Share
know.
it with your friends. Actually, maganda rin, di ba? Parang a good gateway drug.
Bawal na po kasi ko mag-ingay at tulog po mga tao dito. Sensya na po. Okay lang, Nina. Sinong next? Versa kay Real, do you want to talk? How is the Versa experience? Your first Versa experience? Sino? Si John. Mommy Ai. Mommy ka ba? Are you a mom now? Di pa.
No.
Ay, ikaw.
Ang dami kong natutunan sa Gameboys. At the same time, realization na rin. Siguro yung buong kwento, kung paano nila yon, how idea first brought up, na maiintindihan talaga siya ng masa. And then, yung pinaka gusto ko is yung friendship nilang lahat. Nung tatlo, ni Kai, ni Gav, at ni Pearl. Kasi, relate ako doon. Kasi since of my friends, so parang bago lang din kami nagkahiwa-hiwalay. So nung sa season 1 nga, nung 13, nung nag-abot silang tatlo, grabe yung iyak ko doon. And then yung pa-ending na din, yung paalis na rin, yung maghihiwalay na rin sila. So nafe-feel ko rin na, oh my God, that's the feeling I feel before nung naghihiwalay na din kami ng mga friends ko. Kasi nagpunta na ng US, nagpunta ng
Bukidnon.
Dubai, walang nagpunta ng Bukidnon. And ang dami ko ding, and one of my realization din is yung, kasi I have my gay pamangkin. And then, nare-realize ko and then natutunan ko na din kung paano ko siya i-handle yung paglaki niya na at the same time hindi siya masasaktan, kung paano ko ipaintindi sa kanya yung sa religion namin na hindi siya masasaktan, at the same time hindi ako mababash ng churchmate ko. And then pa-thank you na rin po sa inyong lahat, especially sa BL Bros, and then sa Kalat Cruz, and then kay Gas, kay Will. Thank you so much. Ang dami ko pong natutunan sa mga point of view ninyo. Yung mapag-usapan na nga yung mga life story nyo, yung umiiyak si Will, na sobrang yung nag-breakdown siya sa anong episode yun.
My God, ano pa yun?
Nag-iiyak siya. So, nafe-feel ko din yun, yung mga feelings ng mga friends ko. Nung sinumbat nila sa akin na madali ko lang yung mag-express, magsabi ng kung ano-ano na out of their world. Kasi hindi ko alam yung pinagdaanan nila. So, salamat sa inyong lahat. Now, na-normalize na po yung thinking ko. So, I have lots na of ideas on how to handle my friends na hindi sila masasaktan. At the same time, yung pamangkin ko, kung paano ko siya palalakihin. Kasi sa amin siya lumaki.
Wow.
Is that kaya ka ba nanonood din ng Gameboys for your pamangkin?
Yes.
You watch it with your pamangkin?
Ha?
You watch it together?
Hindi. Kasi hindi ko pa siya pinapanood kasi bata pa lang siya eh. He's 12 years old pala. Pero babasa
At least in the future, meron siyang something to look
for.
Kaya nga hinahanda ko na lang po din yung sarili ko para sa kanya.
Kasi pag nagtanong siya ng questions, I think mas prepared ka na for that.
Kasi pag sasabihin niya, bakit tita ganito? Ba't ayaw mo ng ganito, ng ganon? O ganyan. Marami ka naman ng friends na ganito na tulad sa akin. So, at the same time, baka sasabihin din yung mga ka-churchmate ko, especially our pastor, ba't mo tinotolerate yung bata? Alam mo naman na mali. O ganun.
We love that. We have that different perspective then, and the understanding. Thank you.
Message to idea first.
Well, to idea first. Well, thank you so much for bringing up Gameboys. At least yung mga katulad ko na marami ding natutunan. And to sa cast, hands up ako kay Kokoy kung paano niya yung nadala, yung emotion niya nung nag-breakdown siya na in a long sa haba ng panahon from season 1, nadala niya yun na in his self na yun, yung mga yung kasi yung niya, yung annoying station na niya, yung pag nakarinig siya ng super annoying na, 'di ba siya magbe-breakdown siya. So hands off sa kanya, nadadala niya talaga 'yon. And yun din yung isa na ayaw ko na mararanasan ng pamangkin ko. Sobra na sigurong dami na maririnig niya from his parent kasi yung parent niya sobrang sobrang strict sa kapatid ko. And then from sa lolo niya, sa papa ko, sa mama ko, plus dun sa mga mga kapatid kasi na siya ngayon lagi na siyang pinapagalitan, bakla ka ganyan, kakahiya ka, ganun, ginaganon na kasi siya. And then ako din, ako din, like, sinasabi na rin ng mga ka-churchmate ko yung na, dapat you have to be ready to prepare your pamangkin na di dapat yung ginagawa niya. You have to change na. Ganun.
Actually, I may message din ako sa'yo. Kasi minsan lang dito may makausap ako na in your position. Parang I think ang laking bagay. I don't know then honestly how you will balance this. Kasi syempre, it's not easy for someone na ako malakas din yung connection ko sa church before. Tapos hindi ko din alam how it is for you to balance it out kasi may belief system din kayo sa church, pero ito yung love mo for your pamangkin or your friends, how do you marry that, diba? But I think if nangingibabaw pa rin yung pagmamahal mo sa kanila versus the judgment that is being dictated to you by kung ano yung tinuturo sa religion. So at least parang at the end of the day naman, religion should be about love, di ba?
Love na lang talaga.
So tama naman. Yun lang. I'm glad that we have people like you. Kasi minsan meron ba? Kasi sometimes hindi namin alam na we rarely encounter, di ba? We rarely encounter people like this. Or hindi lang namin alam na at least yung alam mo yun, what's
or
important.
Baka nakikinig lang sila. Like same with I, nakikinig lang sila. And
but it's nice lang na you're taking a proactive approach to understand and be there for your pamangkin and your friends. Nakakatuwa.
Yeah.
Yun. Joy, ikaw? Anong favorite part? Resonate sa'yo sa movie?
Ang galing-galing, ang saya-saya.
Ulit ako.
No, first, pinakagusto ko yung representation of Tita Susan. Ang dami talaga na-trigger. But, actually, ang dami ding nakakita kasi nila Cairo at the paano i-handle ang but in a real life, di naman ganun kadali, di ba? Lahat tayo, I'm living with the Muslim people. So, I cannot come out. I cannot ask who I am.
Ano yan, Joy? You cannot come out?
No, hindi ako pwedeng maging ako dito. Kasi Muslim sila, di ba? Bawal. Even sa mga kasama kong Pinay din, hindi nila alam kung ano ako. So, I'm still in the box. Di ba na lang kung makauwi ako ng Pilipinas, wala na akong pakialam. Diba ko na yun. Pero dito nasa box pa rin ako. So, naiintindihan ko yung mga GB boys, naiintindihan ko yun. So, yun yung isa sa maganda na nangyari sa movie. Yung part na tigkasusa na yun. Yun talaga yung parang yung paano sila nagmahalan, paano nangyari yung lahat. Yes, yun. Pero yung representation of tigkasusan para sa lahat kasi ngayon ang tingin I'm having tigkasusan in my background. Kumbaga. So yun, isa yun sa pinaka-gusto ko. And yung last part na yun na nga, hindi nila binigyan ng happy ending kasi hindi naman sa real life lahat happy ending nga, di ba? Ang buhay hindi magtatapos ng buhay mo kung hindi ka na bibilang. Doon ka na lang. Yun na yun. Or magtatapos lang yung love story niyo kung meron ka ng ibang mahal. So, ang life is continuous. So, yun ang isa. Masasabi ko naman sa lahat ng thank you kasi Hindi naman natin kung ano mga sexuality nila eh. Okay sila, directly sila, Van, nasa communication. Pero yung mga actors, di natin alam kung ano sila. Pero, they did it. Grabe yung pagbigay nila ng sarili nila sa so thank you na sa puso nila lahat ng ginawa. And it makes us feel accepted. Ako, feeling ko accepted ako dahil kay Pearl. So, ako yung Pearl ng kaibigan ko. Minsan, may Pearl din akong kaibigan. Ganon.
Ganun ka din bumaba ng kotse.
Gumaganon.
Ganun ka ba bumaba ng kotse?
Hair flip.
Oo, ganun din ako. Ganun din ako. Pero ako yung makalat na Pearl in real life.
Buti alam mo.
Self-aware naman si Joy.
Oo, self-aware naman. So yun, so thank you. And thank you din sa inyong lahat. Hindi lang sa host na bumuo nito. Sa inyong lahat na nag-share ng story niyo. Sobrang malaking bagay ito. Malaking bagay ito. Hindi lang sa gumawa nito sa mga reactors, sa amin din, sa amin din mga fans, lahat ng mga isinishare nyo, lahat yan, nakikinig kami, nakaka-learn kami ng mga leksyon sa buhay. Na-adapt namin yan in real life. So thank you, and thank you sa pagpa-join sa akin. Kahit alam mo,
thanks for joining me.
Nakalat ako.
Kailangan ko din.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you. And last na lang kay Ai. Dagdag ko lang sa kanila, no? Huwag kang maano ha, kami na nasa community, we accept allies. Who accept us. Pero dahil nga sa difference ng paniniwala natin, iniintindihan namin at nire-respeto namin yun. Kasi paniniwala yun. But dahil din sa sinabi mo na open ka, pumasok ko sa forum na to dahil gusto mo I want you to feel pain para mas marami nito. Hindi mo na masasabi yung salitang pag namatay ka may interno ka kasi kasama ka namin. Hindi. Because we have also our God in our heart.
Yeah.
We also believe God. Ang amin lang, interest lang kami na tao. We have color. So, yun lang. Sana magkakwentuhan tayo sa Twitter. Add mo ko.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank you.
Joy, aling Twitter account? I-add ko sa Twitter, aling Twitter account?
Ayun lang. Hanapin mo ko doon.
Para may 500 kang Twitter account eh.
May naman, add kita Joy doon sa group DM. Wait, may Jumoy lang na bago. Elikoy ba?
Yes,
hi. Kasi kami, nag-wrap up na kami. We're doing like questions around the participants. Kung gusto mo mag-participate, kung ayaw mo magsalita, okay lang. You can send it dito sa chat and then basahin namin. Kung ano yung pinaka nag-resonate sa'yo sa movie.
Favorite part mo sa movie.
Oo. Favorite part or what resonated the most to you from the movie? Gusto mo ba magsalita or sa chat na lang?
Yeah, you can leave it naman sa chat.
Oo. Okay, hindi siya magsasalita.
Si Versa kay Real din na.
Oo, Versa kay Real. Kahit sa chat na lang, guys. Harry, ikaw na.
Harry, ayan.
Ako na?
Yes.
What resonated the most to you from the movie? Your favorite thing?
Favorite scene ko sa movie is yung nasa kama.
Alin doon,
Kasi
Harry?
nakakatawa kasi yung bed scene nila.
Okay.
Kasi habang nanonood ako, hindi ko na malaya, naubos ko pala yung soju.
Soju?
Oo, hindi ko na malaya.
Napainom
ako.
Yung akin natapon.
Nauhaw ka?
Oo, nauhaw ako bigla. Tapos, pangalawa is yung sa parang goodbye Bye.
Yeah.
Yung farewell
yung farewell moment nila.
Then,
Message mo to idea. Si Terence. Okay.
Siya yung nagdala sa scene nila Ay, si Weasley pala. Si Weasley.
Okay. Anong message mo to idea first or the cast, whoever?
Sa idea first, salamat. Salamat. Kasi binuhay. Ganun.
Okay.
Jerome, nandiyan ka pa ba?
Oy! Yes, I'm here.
Tito Gas, thank you sa ticket.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Yun lang.
Thanks, Harry. Ram. Ikaw.
Ako? Okay, yung pinaka nagustuhan ko, yun nga, yung sigurong reverse nung role ni Gav at saka yung role ni Gav at saka ni Kai sa relationship. Kasi yun yung parang hinahanap natin sa season 1 eh. Yung parang, di ba, si Kai naman yung mag-effort tapos si Gav yung maging vulnerable nga. So parang nabigay nila dito. And I think yun yung parang naging okay tayo na magkaroon sila ng LDR kasi si Kai parang na-establish niya kung ano talaga yung role niya sa relationship. Kaya gusto ko talaga, nakita ko yung maturity, kaya yun yung gusto ko yung pinapanood. Tapos favorite scene yung bed scene din. Pero in a way na kasi, alam mo, ang ganda kasi niyang ang ganda ng pagkagawa. As in, tapos
tastefully talaga.
2 hours yun, sinut.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Pero yun nga, kasi gusto ko yung scene kasi nga yung close-up, tapos yung facial expressions lang nila, yung halos nakikita mo. So, pero parang maniniwala kang may ginagawa sila. So, gusto ko yung nakita ko nun. Tapos, may message sa idea first. Wala lang, continue producing great stories. Kasi, someone like me kasi, before Gameboys, di talaga ako nanonood ng rom-com na Pinoy. Actually, kahit anong rom-com na Pinoy, kasi parang may bad day sa Actually, accidentally ko lang napanood ang Gameboys kasi wala na akong mapanood nung time na yun. Kasi nga, di ba, pandemic. Yeah. So, nung napanood ko siya, nakakagawa pala tayo ng ganitong mga story. So, na-inspire ako. Yeah, continue experimenting sa mga stories nyo na may puso.
Alam mo, actually, tama ka, no, yung role reversal ni Kai and Gav here in the movie. Which I think also, that bed scene is like a symbolism of their role reversal.
Yeah,
Anne, alay mom.
So, to me, I think, actually same with Ram, no? The ones that I distinctly remember, yung kunyari, yung pag-support ni Kai, nung nasa bed sila ni Gav after being confronted by Tita Susan, and then the one where hinabol niya sa car because diba sobrang na si Gav. So parang sa akin sobrang yun nga yung role reversal, very very interesting how they did it this time. And what I loved about the movie is it's really a love story. I mean, it's not a BL to me anymore, really. It's really parang you don't have to be part of the LGBT community to relate to the story, because I do relate to it from the beginning to the kilig, young love, up to the end, diba? Everything in between. And I did this also. I used to be a Tita Susan way back before Gameboys. Yeah, and I mean, my family is still like that. I mean, I always tell them, there's this new series there. Then parang lumalabas lang sa kabilang tenga. And I said, okay, sige, maybe next time I'll try again. Even with my younger cousins or my younger sister, hindi rin eh. So sometimes it's not really a generation thing, I think. Really, when a person is ready, then you let them. So, yun. And then, I think for idea first, sobrang smart. I mean, these people are super geniuses. I mean, kung pwede lang mag-apply, di ba? Kahit sideline to idea first.
Gusto ko din mag-apply.
I know, kahit for free, kung gusto nyo.
Maging office mates tayo sa
oo. Alam mo, kahit weekend, okay lang. Ganyan lang mag-overtime, right? Oo. Text mo ako.
Actually,
Text mo ako.
yung isang contact ko sa idea first kasi I was asking her
Yeah.
about the Easter eggs. Tapos sabi ko, oh, I'm so proud kasi nasa credits ka. Tapos sabi niya, oo, dati fan lang ako. Ngayon, sabi ko, wow, talagang nakahanap siya ng way para makapunta siya doon.
Manifest natin yan, Sid. Sa susunod, sa season 13. Pero yun, so yun, sobrang smart. I mean, they're very intentional, di ba? Everything is planned to the detail. Lahat, parang you can really see how purposeful and yet they're very respectful of the fans.
Yeah.
It's not just like making money or, giving us what we want, but really like keeping the message together. So I think it's really, really very smart of them. Sobrang, hindi ko alam, yung isip ni Direk June and Direk Percy, I mean, diba, you can just imagine an hour with them, parang feeling ko dami ko matututunan, sobra. Tapos wish for Gameboy, sana parang Friends, diba? Parang our version of Friends. Diba, na how many years and we still follow them and we keep a DVD copy of all their seasons and we rewatch with our kids when they grow up. That's it.
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks.
Jerome.
Okay. So,
Harry, makinig ka dito, Harry.
Okay. No, I like...
I'm here, Bob.
Apart from everything that you guys said, I agree with everything. I think number one, the way the entire movie was made was really good. I mean, it didn't disappoint us. Yes, great. Yeah, it didn't disappoint us. It even amazed us. Surpassed all of our expectations. Really good. They stayed true to the spirit of Game Boys, the series, but at the same time, they made changes to enhance it more. So that's really good. Then we talked about the acting.
That's really
then the acting, the cinematography, the script, the directing, all good. Then what really resonated to me, it's actually not a particular scene, but how responsible the movie is. Number one, they said in the script, or it was mentioned in the conversations multiple times, that they got tested. So it's still keeping true to, we are in a pandemic, we need to be responsible, and kapag magbimingle tayo together, we need to make sure that we are not positive or we don't have the virus. So it's a very good thing that they did. Number two, I think it was mentioned earlier, I think by Gus, responsible or safe sex. It's there. Being respectful to your elders, even if you disagree with them. So yun. So they were able to incorporate those that responsibility and those values. And it only goes to show na, alam mo yon, kasi di ba ang perception ng karamihan pag BL series, alam mo yon, it's all about two men liking each other, ganyan. Ito, it all has the values that we need to see, and the generation now needs to also be able to watch. Yon. That's what I liked about it. Aside from Terrence and Wesley. Okay. We need more of them. Okay, anyways. Idea first. So thank you for giving us Game Boys. I am one of the people who wish you success. I wish in the future, sana makagawa pa kayo ng ibang series like this. And I know that you guys will expand the Game Boys universe, and that would be a welcome gift for all of us. But I would also like to see other series, other movies that would come from you. So yeah, thank you Idea First for giving us Game Boys and making sure that it's a responsible series that we can all, watch. That's it. Thank you.
Jude.
For me, yung pinaka-impactful siguro, similar to Jerome, it's really not just the story but the messaging, the commitment to not just producing a good film with a good story, but also a very positive message. And courageously doing so as well. I mean, napag-usapan natin to like from a long time ago na may isang series tayong hindi nagustuhan kasi kunyari nagkaroon siya ng ang plot point niya is about Catholicism and LGBT. Now, this was front and center with Tita Susan. And for Gameboys to tackle that and still for us to learn, you know, kunyari si Ai kanina, sabi niya, di ba, natuto talaga siya from that. So, napakatapang nun. Yung commitment to positive messaging, it's unbelievable. No, so maganda. And then we have yun nga napaka-romantic. You had a love scene that never felt bastos. Pagpakita ng condom pero hindi ka nabastusan. In fact, you appreciated it. Kasi it's a commitment towards, you know, safe sex messaging again. So, yun yung pinaka-impactful for me dun sa movie. And to Idea First, yeah, keep on doing it. Kasi we need that. We need that kind of message to be communicated to more and more people. And hopefully, you know, gaya ng sabi ni Jerome, we want to see even more projects, not just Game Boys related, not just within the Game Boys universe. We want to see more projects with the same level of messaging. And we're here to support you guys. Basta ganito yung pinapakita niyo at binibigay niyo sa amin, ibibigay din namin sa inyo ng balik, kumbaga.
Yes.
You want to sell tickets, we'll buy your tickets.
Yes.
You want us to police pirates, we're policing pirates. Diba? Yun kumbaga makikita niyo yung love ng community sa inyo kasi yun din yung pagmamahal na binibigay niyo sa community. So thank you for that and I hope you do more.
Gas. Doon na kita kasi baka umiyak si Will tapos
baka hindi ko alam gagawin ko after. Siguro yung favorite part ko, and this has always been not just with the movie but Game Boys in general, how multi-layered each of the parts of what they're doing is. Na parang yun nga, the sex scene is not just a sex scene. The part na nag-hug sila is not just the hug. Yung parang alam mo that there's an underlying message in every part of the movie. Yun nga, parang if you're gonna watch it, walang part na gusto mong i-fast forward. Walang part na parang feeling mo, ay bakit nila nilagay yun? Or parang walang part na parang may dead air. Kasi every single thing that they placed there was meticulously placed there for some reason. Even the whole fact na may Easter eggs tayo, and we don't really see that a lot in other shows. The whole fact na we find Easter eggs, yung si Idea First na parang, and I'm going to what I want my message to Idea First. Keep doing that. Yung keep us thinking, keep us parang analyzing why you're doing this, why you added this scene, why this conversation is important, why you added this thing, 'di ba? Yung mga ganong mga bagay na parang hindi lang siya may kissing scene, may love scene, may away scene. No, like every single scene has something deeper in it, and that's what I love about it. Specifically for the movie, I just love that, you know, parang binigay nila yung gusto natin without parang making it a cop-out. Na parang, I'm sure, parang, ito yung gusto nyo, sige, bigay namin siya. Narinig namin to, pero we're still gonna do it in the Idea First way. Na parang, okay, you needed a sex scene, kasi I'm sure you're assuming that sex scenes will happen, pero gagawin namin siya ng ganito. Or gusto nyo ng away scene, magkakaroon ng away scene, pero magiging conversation siya. Yun nga, yung parang nabago natin yung perspective na parang umabot sa point na things are gonna be okay. Like not always, not everything will be like a happy ending like what Joy mentioned earlier. Pero yun nga, so super thank you to Idea First for giving us this type of material na hindi lang siya one-dimensional. Na sobrang minsan nga nag-overthink na tayo eh. Parang yung the whole overthinking thing is because of the show. Which is good. It could be like the tama nga yung theories natin, pwede ring mali, pero the whole fact that we're thinking with what we're seeing, I think that's very, very important. So I'm really thankful. And Idea First, like what Jude said, we will always support you as long as you give us these things that are gonna be helping, not just within the community, because I'm sure they're also very political, they're also very much pro-Filipino, and we would love to see other things then, other than Game Boys. Of course, like as always, we'll welcome the big universe of Game Boys, pero more other shows then that would resonate with other people. I think that would be very, very good. Ayan.
Basahin ko lang muna tong message ni Elikoy Buff.
Ayan.
Shy po ako, pero thank you India first! Exclam, all caps. Congratulations on this record-breaking movie in this time of pandemic. Totoo. Elijah and Coco, sobrang galing nyo. All of the cast actually delivered well. Ang incredible ng storytelling. I can't wait for season 2.
Yes.
Will,
yeah.
What?
Soft arts.
What resonated the most with you from the movie?
I think...
Hindi na bang tissue?
Oh my God. Na-pressure naman ako. But if you've been listening to our reviews and our reaction videos, I'm not really good at memory, but I'm more of a feelings person. And the way all of these BLs attract, or like the way I gravitate to these BLs are is because of how it resonates like in my life, and how Game Boys is more like, again, it shows me the life that that I'm in right now, with the whole with the parents, with Gab with no parents, and with the tita that has a cancer, and Tita Susan that's overbearing in your life. So I'm glad that Idea First was able to be brave enough to dive into something like Gab's breakdown. I'd never seen something like that before, and it the feelings that came out, I don't know, I think just hearing his cries, it affected so many people. And then sometimes for me like myself, does anybody feel the same way? Does anybody out there hear something like that, or see people break down like that, or did they just assume everybody's okay? I'm glad that they're able to show that, you know, sometimes people are battling their inner demons and people don't see it, right? So I'm really, really happy that they were able to show that, you know, the world is a really hard place to live in, and there's people have different circumstances and are fighting a constant battle sometimes that you don't know. And this resonating empathy that I was talking about on my post is that you don't know where other people are coming from, right? You don't know what their experience.
Ari.
May background music na. You don't know what other people are going through, and we cannot judge them for what they're doing or what they believe in or why they're acting that way. And I think this really shows people, you know, like Terrence has a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Maybe Tita Susan will have a redemption arc. Maybe Tita Susan again may come 180 and then attend their wedding. Maybe in season 2, I don't know, right? She finally realizes na, you know, what she's, you know, they're people too. So we don't know, but we're keeping an open mind, and we're keeping an open mind with each other. Na we have to understand each other, right? We're not just skin deep. There's a whole thing about us, right? We can't judge immediately, and that's what I love about Idea First. They go into that. They make us feel for the other person. They make us want to forgive the other person and root for the other person after that character development. So thank you for that, you know. And then the message for the Idea First company is, keep on being brave, keep on being unique and creative, and taking the time to do what you're doing best. Keep on doing it, because we're here and we're supporting and we're loving you. Keep on doing it.
Wait, share lang ako.
Oh, yes, JK.
Kasi yung orange cup ni napansin niyo yung cup ng Kyril, yung green at red.
Oh, Mario Brothers.
Especially Mario and Luigi.
Cute nun.
Kasi napasearch din ako about
is that
Harry. Si Harry.
Harry.
Ayan.
Si Luigi, sinave niya si Mario sa Luigi's Mansion. So si Kai ang nag-save kay Gabriel sa movie. Tama? Tama, di ba?
Oo, yeah.
Yeah.
I played Luigi's Mansion.
Ayun, di ba?
Pero sandali, magkapatid si Mario at si Luigi, ah.
Okay lang.
Metaphor lang.
Metaphor lang.
Ayun, naalala ko lang.
Ayaw magkapatid.
Ano bang message ko sa... ano ba nag-resonate sa akin sa idea first? Sa movie, sorry. I think it's the parang... I'm same din with Will eh. Parang I'm more feelings-based. Kaya kami ni Will ang iyakin talaga. Review boys. I think yung takeaway ko talaga is it's the movie such a good reminder. Of course, ang dami ding everyone has mentioned like the religious angle, how the movie is brave enough to tackle that. Kasi honestly, we don't have that movie. We don't have that Filipino movie that tackles this POV of the predominant religion here to the LGBT community. Wala tayong ganung movie. And then I'm happy that it was Idea First who tackled it first. At least we are yung craft and responsibility and care that they put into that. I'm just glad that sila yung gumawa. And then, nga pala, we had that other show, pero Idea First talaga. Alam mo yun, handled it the best. Pero yung nag-resonate talaga sa akin sa movie, just like with Alay Mom, na it's a love story, it's such a good reminder of how strong love is. Parang yun yung, parang just like, I remember, it takes me back to episode 10 of season 1, yung after watching it, nag-kiss sila, parang, I felt so hopeful after, and it's so huge to feel when we're in a pandemic. Parang I felt so hopeful kasi grabe yung pagmamahalan ni Cairo and Gab. Parang buhay talaga sila sa puso ko. Parang even if I'm older, I'll always remember Gav and Kai kasi they are such a good reminder of how strong love is and how pure it can be kahit na matatanda na tayo and we've been through so much. It's so refreshing to watch. It's not sometimes alam mo feeling parang pareho tayo, it's nostalgic, diba, like we look back at it, pero it's a reminder to me kasi single din pa rin ako, so it's such a reminder to me na love like that is out there and it's giving me hope, parang especially in that last scene, even if they separated ways, parang hindi siya sad ending talaga sa akin eh, kasi parang kitang-kita, it was so evident. Actually, yung last scene na yun is the best demonstration of love that these two characters did. Kasi they let each other go, pero ang lakas pa rin nung pagmamahalan nila. Even if we're physically away and, you know, basically they let each other go eh, pero hindi sila natakot kasi mahal nila yung isa't isa, tas sobrang naniniwala sila sa pagmamahalan nila. Parang that's what Gameboys is to me, and sobra siyang na-amplify ng movie na to, yung pagmamahalan ni Cairo and Gav, na it's such a good lesson to actually old, young people na that love is that strong and love like that is real. Kasi hindi naman, ano yun, even if it's a movie, it still feels, because these characters are so real to us and even portrayed so realistically and so relatable. Kaya parang na-inspire lang ako maghanap ng jowa. Pero it's so ano lang, it's so hopeful. It's such a good movie. I hope more people get to enjoy Gameboys. Watch season 1 till 13.5. Watch Pearl Next Door and then watch Gameboys the movie kasi ang laki ng parang it filled my heart talaga. Parang napuno talaga yung puso ko ng movie na to ng love and hope. And also like the friendship of these characters. And my favorite moment is Adriana Sawyer, that little...
Yeah.
Ano mo? Hindi! No,
Ay, di ba yan?
Siya, tapos ayaw niya.
Ayaw niya. Yeah.
In the entire movie, yun talaga yung... That was my favorite acting snippet. And then, message to idea first. Ay, alam mo, message muna ako sa... sige, message to idea first muna. Parang thank you to everyone who said naman, thank you for doing what you're doing, and because what you're doing is great work and important work. More than just the craft, it's very important work that we're having this type of stories now. Parang feel ko talaga in the Philippines, like tipping point na natin to sa media na these stories are suddenly gaining more traction, and then like tuwang-tuwa talaga ako na nandito ka kasi it's such a refreshing POV to hear. Parang it's so comforting. Parang maalala ko sa ano na to.
Na may mga willing pa pala talaga na.
Oo, eh.
Of course, but diba, we can't really dismiss na parang syempre you have your religion. Pero may mga taong willing na iintindihin ko kasi I love these people.
True. And to go, and Gus, she took the time to go to this unpacking.
Oo.
Yeah. Alam mo yun, that's how willing she is. So there are people out there, and it's a reflection of, like, things are changing because we have shows like Gameboys, and then a movie. Alam mo yun, parang people have more, kumbaga, it's easier for people to open their minds because there are more things to watch and learn from and feel from. Kaya, idea first, thank you for watching. Sana, ang haba na nito pero I'll try to edit. Pero ang ganda ng unpacking na to, guys. Ang message ko din to everyone here, thanks for joining this. Honestly, nakatulong din talaga to. And kailangan ko ilabas yung unpacking. Thanks for joining here, and thanks for opening up yung mga others dito. I know some are like hindi nag-on ng cam, some are stan accounts, pero that doesn't matter kasi we still feel your stories. You know, like we are a safe space. This Gameboys naman has created this safe space for us, and especially for the young people who are like in the position of Gab and Kai. Sometimes we forget na Gameboys, this isn't just about kilig or two cute guys. Alam mo yun, it's the lives of people now, no? Sure. Na it really changes their lives. So yun, thanks guys for joining this.
Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nandito yung huli.
Ang saya niyong abanding.
Nandito yung huli.
Stay safe, everyone.
Salamat.
Yes,
Kami naghahanap kami ng jowa.
Bawas lagi to our DMs daw.
Ako baya ko ha. Open to
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Jimmy Boy, message lang sa amin.
Jimmy Boy, dito lang kami.
Dito lang kami.
Yes.
Alay ma'am, thank you.
Alay ma'am, love you.
Tay, ay, salamat.
Thank you.